First off, fuck to everybody think they've done time in Baker.
I've done 1 day in Baker.
2 days.
Ooh, hard motherfucker.
We are the hardest.
That's how Baker does it, though, dude. They're like,
I don't even pretend like that.
Now let me
show.
show you.
No, I know.
Oh, yeah.
Now let me show you
everybody.
how we start this fucker up.
Okay.
Welcome back to another episode. Don't mind if we drink.
How we doing?
Do mine.
We got the normal one, Marshall. Everyone knows him. He's been here every
Day one.
podcast but one.
I was just in the background. I was there.
He was a Jerry or whatever.
Fucking Jamie.
A Jamie.
God damn, we can never remember
And
his
then
name.
our
long
guest
term.
today is my brother, John. He fucking came from Idaho for this.
Hell yeah.
How's it going, guys?
Everyone's going. Yeah, thanks for coming.
Heck yeah. It's good to be here. It's been a long
He's
time
here to talk about his life and whatnot.
He's
See
good at that.
how exciting it gets and how nervous he gets.
I think he'll do better than
He's
Zach.
the only person we had on this podcast sober, not drinking or anything.
It should be fun for him
Cheers.
to watch us get drunk.
I know, right? We'll get loud and obnoxious, and he's just sitting there going, fuck this.
Fucking drunk.
Fuck these guys.
Yeah. How you been, Marshall?
I've been good, same old, same old.
We haven't posted that last video yet because I haven't watched it, but when it does, what you been up to since?
Just working really hard and still doing the training thing.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your weight loss coming at? Yeah.
Oh, fuck, dude. So, 2 days ago, it was officially 100 pounds lost, down from 350 to 250.
What?
Yeah, I feel like a new man, honestly.
When's the last time you been at 250?
8th grade middle school wrestling, yeah. That was the last time I knew I was a 250.
Still a heavyweight.
Oh, of course.
You know what I'm saying, though?
No, yeah.
Weight-wise,
yeah,
heavyweight?
Yeah. I
When's
mean, UFC heavyweights from 205 to 265, so I'm going to be a heavyweight unless I got under 205, but I don't think I'd look good if I did.
You never know. I'd love to see you with like a six-pack and like...
Oh, dude, it's there. It's just under blubber.
Yeah, well, that blubber
Yeah,
can't go away.
I'm trying. I'm working on it.
When's your fight?
So I still don't technically know, but probably June 26th, somewhere around there.
Where's
So about
this?
2 months.
Where's this gonna happen?
Giggs Harbor, Washington. Like right outside of Seattle.
Was it Street Beefs?
Yeah, Street Beef Scrapyard.
Sick.
Yeah. Dude, they're like, I was just on their Facebook page the other day, and they were looking for like medical staff and like vendors. So like they're moving up, and they got millions of followers on YouTube. So, I mean, it is a backyard.
Dude, you need to go there with my logo on you.
Dude, that's fine. Dude, fucking make a logo. I'll take it with
We'll
me.
put it on some shorts and shit.
I can. Dude, they give you shout outs like before the fight starts. I'm allowed to shout out as much as I want. So I can
You just
shout out
have
my-
like a fucking hour-long list.
So
You're just so nervous, you just keep on shouting out. You're like, shout out Coors, shout out fucking...
No, if anything, it'll be shout out River's Edge Kickboxing and shout out Don't Mind If I Drink podcast type shit.
Hell yeah, cheers, buddy.
Hey, so yeah, cheers. Oh, cheers.
We always start with the cheers,
Yeah,
so
we
I'm
do.
sorry.
Do we need to hold this up for the
Hey,
photo
if I
man?
would have actually watched your videos, I would know.
We're good. Cool.
Well, yeah, I don't know why you want to be a douche or not, but hey.
Hey, so do these actual fights have cards, or is it just more of a scene to get you seen into, or like what
So
is
there's
it?
multiple fights, so a card in a sense. So there'll be like flyweights, middleweights, and then there's also it's not just like MMA. I'm a kickboxer. I don't go to the ground. So there's kickboxing matches, MMA matches. Sometimes there's boxing, and sometimes there's wrestling. It's just whoever signs up for what, and then you get those fights really.
And we're just talking about like rules for each one, right?
Yep,
so
yep,
if
each
you're a
one has
kickboxer, right?
There's no ground game, and every time somebody gets knocked down, it'd be like kind of like in boxing. If they're like laying there, they'd probably get a count. You know what I
Okay.
mean? And then, yeah, and then if it's MMA and everything's game, like other than like if your knee's on the ground, you can't kick them. No punches in the back of the head. They're really every promotion should be serious about no getting kicked or punched in the back of the head, because that's how you die. It's some sketchy
Or
shit.
go fucking brain dead.
Exactly, like the boxer we've talked about a few times.
Yeah. That guy's still like learning how to walk, I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. And he was like an up and coming boxer and just got beat up in the back of the head and brain dead.
Yeah, bad too.
Yeah.
And the dude that's funny because stop breathing through your nose.
I'm just a natural fat guy. All right, dude. I breathe heavily still.
Yeah, that should be entertaining. I want to go and watch. I mean, I guess I can't. I'll go and be in the streets, but
Well, I mean,
watch
it's in
over
the
the fence.
backyard. It's no, like, I'm allowed to bring a +1. It's just at this point, like, it's me going, my coach is going, and then Nick Blair is also going to fight.
Yeah, they're all going to fight though,
Yeah,
so you can have 3+1s
yeah. But
unless
also,
they don't bring anyone.
and then so it's also turning into like a family vacation for like Dylan and I, because like we're taking our wives and kids.
Yeah, but your wife and kid ain't gonna watch.
No, they're not gonna go watch. But like right now, we're as a group, we're gonna like pitch in an Airbnb. So if like you
That's dope.
came, you would either have to find a bigger Airbnb or you might have to like find your own lodging.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm totally
sleep
down
in
to
a
bring my
fucking car.
friends. I don't give a fuck. Like if you want to go on a 6-hour drive to watch me fight, fucking come along.
Oh yeah, I'll cheer you on from the background if I
Fuck yeah,
can do
dude. The
that.
more people there to cheer, like
I'll have like a blow. Burp, burp, burp.
All right, so let's hear it one more time. When is it and where is it?
So I still don't know the actual date because they won't tell us till like June 1st. But it's gonna be Giggs Harbor, Washington, and roughly like June 26th, somewhere around there.
6 show. My boys fighting. Let's go.
Yeah, dude, I'm pumped. I'm fucking pumped. Got a lot of hard work today. We sparred really fucking hard, me and my friend.
I don't want to hear
And
you
coaches usually
breathing.
like tone it down. But for today, he was just like, you know what? I tell these boys I always tone it down, but they always go hard. So me and my boy Nick fucking went at it, dude.
You guys actually boxed or kickboxed?
Kickbox, yeah. I mean, like not to hurt each other, but we were throwing hands pretty hard. Like,
Dude, honestly, I understand like don't go hard for sparring because
Right.
let's
well, you don't want to
keep
give
the brain
yourself, Yeah,
damage.
exactly. Yeah.
in the fight, but at the same time, like
Well, I'm also like 2 months out, so it's like I need the most look possible right now. So
Right.
like all of May, I think should be hard sparring, and then June should be like relaxing, going over techniques
yeah, then
and
you
all
show
that
up.
shit, and then we show up and we throw down.
It'd probably be a pretty good idea.
Yeah, and I mean I've been doing this since August, this kickboxing thing. So like, dude, I'm able to head kick people now that are my height, and like it's really coming along.
Really?
Yeah.
Let's see it.
I don't know if I have enough space, but
All right, hold on, guys.
oh gosh.
No, face me or back me. Your ass is towards me. Move your mic this way, and then kick whatever's in front of you.
I'm in jeans as well.
That's pretty high though. I didn't. He kicks my camera.
And then like the switch knees are pretty fun. So it's almost fell backwards.
Hey, you've been drinking now.
Yeah,
so.
that's exactly what threw my.
Don't
like,
mind if they
Are
drink.
you doing a sober week for the fight?
Oh, probably. I'm probably. I 7 days. 7 days without pot. You guys have seen me smoke on here, so I'm quitting pot because I just get really stoned and get the munchies hella bad. And in these 7 days, I've literally dropped 10 pounds. I went
That's
from
dope.
260 to 250. So I was like, yep, that was what I needed right there. No
Yeah.
more weed.
Are you doing it for good or what?
Yeah, for good. I'm done. Cause like I have asthma and shit, and I've like been having a hard time with my lungs. Haven't had a cigarette since like July, which is good. I don't smoke any nicotine, and now the week without pot, it's like there is no smoke in my lungs at all anymore. So like I feel like I'm rehabilitating my lungs at the moment.
It's good.
I didn't also do the on those kicks and stuff, so now I'm like I didn't breathe.
Are you doing pretty good cardio?
Yeah, so I do my own cardio. I do a lot of bike work and then like high knees for like a minute, and then like before class I like to get there 30 minutes before everybody else and run on the basketball court, do some like ladders, like suicide type shit like basketball people would do.
That's
'Cause
most important, bro.
I want to be the big guy that's not like no, that's not, I'm going in there to be like throw down
Were
for
you
a
there
whole
at
round
first, though?
and then and then like be able to and then be like, okay, I'm good. Let's go.
How long's the rounds?
I think they're 3 minutes around.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
How many rounds?
I honestly don't know because I don't think they've ever gone the distance. Maybe 3.
Really?
Yeah. But like right now when we spar in kickboxing, we do like 10-minute rounds. So like it's 10 minutes of hard, like decent hard sparring, and that alone is like fucking cardio workout.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. You gotta get your
Throwing
heart.
kicks, throwing punches, blocking. Like sometimes when I'm like gassed, I just shell up, start taking things, make sure I'm covered, get my breathing back, and then I come back. It's kind of a strategy, but you got to know how to like shell up correctly and protect yourself.
Right.
Who's training you?
So his name is Dylan Williams. Shout out to my brother. And he has like about 7 years. He's like a self-taught
You want to do
man.
me a favor real quick, and just push your mic this part down?
Oh yeah.
No, not that.
Oh.
And then pull that up.
Yep, there it is.
You're gonna move it more to turn it a little bit, so that part right here isn't hitting this. So this wire is not hitting that. Turn it towards you. All right, now pull it up. There you go.
Okay. Is that good?
Yeah, and this won't be in your face, so they'll be able to see you.
Gotcha. What were we saying? Dylan Williams. I've been doing this since August, and he's been doing this roughly 7 years. He's self-taught. And, like, a lot of people are like, where's your credentials? I want to see this. I want to see that. But, like, I'm able to head kick people. I'm able to throw combos. I'm able to, like, fight because of this guy.
How confident are you now? Like, since before this? Like,
A lot
people
more
are scared of
now.
you, period. I can tell you
Right,
that
yeah,
much.
no,
Since
for sure.
day fucking one of middle school to high school, through everything, you're the one person that's like, okay, don't fuck with him. I watch you headbutt a fucking brick wall
Yeah, I was
like
savage when I was younger, though.
12 times. As hard as you could do.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
wow, wow, 12 fucking
I
times.
remember
as
that.
hard
And then
as you
I
could.
punched it, too. And then
'Cause he
fought
was
my
mad at
brother
your
the next
brother,
morning.
right?
No, it was like problems with an ex in high school. And, like, she was like, because I saw her sister at a football game the night before. And, like, she was like, oh, Marshall, good to see you. And hugged me. And then by hugging me, my ex was like, you are a pedophile. You were hugging my little sister that's 14. And I'm like livid right now. And then I'm like, she's just hassling me. And I'm just like, crack. And then I punched the wall a couple times. And then that next morning, me and my brother fought.
Who won?
It was a draw because we both started puking.
Wow.
But
Jesus
so the same night I
Christ.
headbutt that concrete wall, I had Chase pinned against the wall. Headbutt. And Chase is like, if I don't stop him now, I'm going to sleep. He's told me this personally. Fish hooked the fuck out of me and went to the ground. And we're like in a horse fucking corral. And there's like horse shit everywhere, and we're on the ground rolling and shit.
Dude, you guys don't fucking get knocked out, I don't think.
No, dude, I've never personally been knocked out. I've been like, I've seen stars, I've seen black, but I'm always like, I'm here, fuck you.
You're fucking too much right now.
Oh, yeah, you're that one person that
That's where
everyone that was like, dude, don't fuck with Marshall.
Hey, and
For
this
one,
is-
he's big. You're a big boy.
Right.
Not even talking about your
Well, now like I'm like
weight. You're
really
just
starting to
what,
like
6'4"?
yeah 6'4", 250.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm a big guy. I was 6'4",
What's your reach?
350. Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea.
And
Is
you're
there
kicking
really-
people
or,
in the fucking head.
Yeah, I'm
Tape
trying.
measure
Yeah.
right
Yeah.
But
dude.
honestly, if I
Should be
win, I
orange.
want it to be a head kick knockout
There you
personally,
go.
or like
It might be in that
or like
plastic
in a
one,
clinch
too.
and bring down. Oh shit! It was my head, but oh no, I guess it was my knee. But I want to like bring him down and like to a fucking knee to the jaw type shit,
Fuck yeah.
or like a
dude.
teep. Like have you guys ever seen Frankie Egger's face
There
when he
you
gets
go.
teeped? It was like he
me see
looks like
that.
a Simpson character.
All right.
Let's see it. Was it to your shoulder?
Yeah. Alright, so is it like this?
Inside your armpit.
Inside your armpit?
I'll hold it. Oh, you got it. Yeah, get in there,
Now
baby.
Is it from fingertip or fist? I think it'd be fist, right?
Fist. 28 and a half. Wait.
What's that?
You gotta times that by two. You gotta times it by two because it should be 28 and a half on both sides, and then.
That wouldn't be your reach, though. Your reach isn't 40 fucking...
Is it
Hey,
also is it this
so
way
look,
or is it this
in
way?
archery?
Oh,
right?
yeah, it is like this, right?
Yeah, that's my wingspan.
So it's fingertip to fingertip.
I'm pretty sure they do the way.
Hey, Jamie, let's Google this fucking thing.
Hey, let's get our Google man up on this shit. and
Our
let's see
boy
what's
Dylan's
going
the
on here.
Googler.
Yeah.
Let's get some facts.
Dylan's got to sit this one out.
He
Unfortunately,
chose. He chose
we're
to
going to
sit this
eventually be able to afford another mic and a stand, but so I can bring these seats further this way so someone could sit right there.
We got a better fact checker than we do Biden's fact checker, so we're good.
Yeah.
Sleepy Biden.
Yes, sir.
I can't believe he's still president. I can't believe people haven't there has to be like a law where we can just can we unelect this motherfucker?
It's called
No.
impeaching.
And we're supposed to. That was the deal. We were huh?
It's fingertip to fingertip.
All right, we gotta do this
arm
again. Let me see
stretched
that.
out from
Oh,
the
here we go.
Like your furthest finger out. So yeah, straight out like a bird. And
No,
then
sit
from
back
the
down.
finger
Well,
down.
it's hard to do it like that.
Well, I mean,
I
he's
gotta
right
stand
there,
here
so you
quick.
take this part, Marshall.
gotta-
Grab it with your hand. Then he'll take this part. Fingertip, though. So let's add. No, just do your thumb. We'll add.
I can do it on the finger.
Maybe.
This is a very physical podcast.
Oh, I'm not even extended over here.
Holy shit, dude. You got 77.
You got 77 and a half.
Holy
Damn.
fuck. That's
sorry.
All right, now look at Brock Lesnar's fucking. I think it's 87.
Brock Lesnar's a big motherfucker.
He's a big dude.
He's He's got an 81-inch reach.
So you have like a 4-inch.
Anybody?
Low.
He's 6'3" and he's 265.
He's heavier than me. Wild. I mean, he's fucking muscle. Though.
He's
Wow,
pure
that's what happens
steroids.
Yeah. Yeah.
His last fight, he got caught with steroids and didn't take the belt from him. The dude that he beat up,
Right.
literally, he's been suing UFC since then. Been trying to get his money.
You know what pisses me off? Nick Diaz, the older brother of the Diaz's.
Nate,
No, Nate's the younger brother.
is it?
Yeah. Nick Diaz was suspended for 5 years for smoking weed, but CJ, whatever the fuck that dude's name was caught with fucking performance-enhancing drugs. 2 years. How is pot 5 years, but performance-enhancing and drug is 2 years?
You know what? I
He
feel
brought it down to 2.
that swimming Olympic winner too, Phillips.
Oh, yeah.
Phillips, dude.
Yeah, he was a pot smoker, too.
You know what? What is wrong with that? Like, if
There's
anything, that's
nothing. It
gonna
makes you
hurt-
lazier.
It's gonna hurt your ability
Yeah,
to
it's
go
like
100%.
Sugar, or what's his name? Sean O'Malley.
Sugar Sean O'Malley?
He stopped smoking weed like a month before because he says he can't stop eating.
Yeah, that's exactly why I quit smoking. It's because of that.
Because if we're afraid about image in this country and people winning Olympics while smoking weed, maybe
Not only that, there's that fucking
You
she-male winning Olympics in swimming.
Yeah.
Whooping the women. Whooping them.
wait, who?
It's a girl that, or is a
It's a
dude
man,
that
it's a girl.
Wait,
changed into a woman.
it's a her.
Now,
We got
it
they're
was
gonna
a
cancel-
dude. It was
canceled.
a dude that
Leah
switched
Thomas.
to a woman, and now she's in Olympics, right?
Leah Thomas, yeah, it was.
Leah Thomas,
Yeah.
Also,
and she's smoking these girls.
what about
I know.
what
I
about
know.
the trans woman that is smoking?
Bro, Joe Rogan talks about a dude that sexually identifies himself as a woman and went to women prison.
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah.
Oh, I haven't gone.
Imagine.
Well,
that.
look, dude, in the state of Idaho,
You'd be a play toy the whole time you're there.
in the state of Idaho right now, there has been a man that has won a lawsuit to get a sex change in the men's prison.
Paid for
Damn.
it.
He's
state?
won. The state has to pay for it.
Yeah. It's fucked up.
What?
And not only
Yeah,
this, he's the
taxpayer money.
ugliest motherfucking man. Could you imagine him?
I'm surprised the state of
Oh.
Idaho would even be like
Dude.
that.
Is he going to stay in the man prison?
See, I don't. In Idaho, I believe you would have to, right? But that also brings more concern.
No.
Now you're gonna have these guys that are
You
trying
have
to get up.
protesters in front of your prison.
I just
Dude,
I used to watch the show Orange is the New Black with my wife, and they literally have a trans woman in there. That's like he's a male, but like a woman.
playing
Yeah.
as a woman.
And then like they like take her hormone drugs away from her, and he's like a man again, like doesn't wear a wig and
He says,
shit.
do you have a sex change?
Yeah. So like
this
they
dude
need,
I'm talking about didn't have a sex change. He still has a wiener.
damn.
And he's in the woman's prison.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Oh no way!
He was like,
Oh
you know
my
what?
God,
I
there's
don't want
a
to get ass
lawsuit.
raped, so I'm just gonna be
He's
a woman
literally,
and
he's
go.
literally from. I'm not saying I know anything about women person, but he's a sex toy for sure.
Look, in all honesty, these women should be pulling up the biggest lawsuit that state's ever seen.
I think we brought it up last time, and I think Josh was like, these women were like, ooh, we got a dick in the house.
Yeah, we don't have to.
We don't have to fucking use our fingers no more.
No, dude, I bet you need to get crafty with that.
Hey,
shit.
you guys want to hear some
Oh,
stories
shit.
about what the women's do instead of?
Oh, I'd love to.
Because they don't have no toys. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like they don't have that.
I feel like they make a. What's that thing you make out of?
The gloves and shit.
No, what's the thing you make out of newspaper? Like you put that glue on, you put it on your face.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
dumb. No, look.
Paper
listen.
mache.
Yeah, like paper mache.
No, that's how you make the masks.
Yeah.
Yeah, paper mache.
You can just make one look like a dick.
It wouldn't
Hey,
hold up
look.
though, I don't think.
It's all about that Fifi action.
Look, you guys know those little fucking round hard candies about this long Starburst
Or no, yes, Jolly Ranchers.
Jolly Ranchers?
They just lick them together into a thing.
Dude, they put them together. They get it hard again. They use it as a dildo.
Melt it
I'm
down.
not
That
eating shit.
I feel like you'd have a sugar rush.
I heard
A
some.
sugar rush.
I feel like you can fact check this.
You would think after
If
a
you're
while
wet, that
though-
shit's gonna dissolve.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You're like, oh, it's almost a complete. Like you know when you got those things for Christmas, a fucking candy cane,
Oh yeah. yeah,
and
yeah.
you used to make a shank out
Yeah,
of it.
yeah, yeah.
That's how that thing would eventually go. I feel
Dude,
like.
look, for real, I still do that. Every
Same, dude.
Christmas, I find a candy cane.
It
and I
doesn't even
shank
have to
that
be
bitch
Christmas.
out.
If there's a candy cane for whatever reason in my life, it becomes a shank, and then I stab my gums. I'm like, ow.
And still continue.
I feel like that's how the Jolly Rancher would end up.
Oh, I
not
agree.
like a complete shank, but at the same time, this is going to dissolve to like nothing.
Nothing. Yeah.
At the same, and you're dissolving that in you.
No, hey, I
Sugar
know.
rush, like
but
I said.
think if she's with another female.
Oh
that just
yeah,
gives a
nom nom nom
flavor.
nom nom
You know
nom
what I
nom
mean?
nom.
Hey, dude.
I've heard that the men have made like pocket pussies
So-
before with like a toilet roll. thing.
talk about it. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm
It
saying you
happens,
could fight.
dude. No, it's a real
fact
thing,
check
bro.
it. Damn, I've heard like it's a paper roll tube and then like a latex glove with like petroleum jelly or some weird shit.
I
like
heard
that.
some fucking weird shit.
Go ahead.
And
Let's
I'm
hear it.
sure it's not just women person, but I heard it from a woman person. Is they used to like cuddle each other and make like an air pocket. So when they farted, the fucking
What are you
What
talking
the
about right
fart
now?
would come up and you get high off of the carbon dioxide. or
I
whatever.
don't know about that.
I heard that from
My
mom,
brother is fucking
and she
crazy.
heard it. I don't want to say any names because we've already mentioned.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna rename my last name, dude.
I'll tell
after
you.
this
I'll tell
podcast.
you after the podcast who it was supposedly, but
Oh, that's a
That's
real
so
thing.
brutal.
it's a
You're
real
not
thing.
joking.
She got caught, and then she got in trouble for it.
For snuffing someone else's
For
fart.
cuddling it, so there's like a little trail. So you just inhale the fart chemical.
Can you
which
fact
is
check that you can get
carbon
high off
dio-
of fucking
No,
carbon
you
dioxide?
can't. Look,
Or
It's not
methane.
the carbon monoxide.
It's
well, I mean, you
methane.
could
What is it?
kill your brain cells, but
Look,
it should
let's
the
be
methane in the
real.
parts.
yeah, that's not a thing, guys.
That's what
Can-
I'm saying.
Is it?
Can we delete that
Is
off
it a
this
thing?
fucking video? That's embarrassment.
Hey, no, I'm just saying why I got told. Hey,
Hey, man, it's all right.
I'm
It's-
not saying this is a real
So,
thing.
Okay, well, I'll match you then. Okay, I
Oh,
heard
let's match it.
I heard something crazy too. Something along the same lines, and this has nothing to do with prison. This has to do with
Normal
jarring your shit
Oh my god, I've heard of what you're about
and
to
like
say.
keeping it for like. I
That's
don't-
on Blue Mountain
You
State.
heard it right. How long? How long you gotta hold it for? Like a month.
I was gonna say about a month.
Like a month.
30 days, 60
and
days.
you fucking huff that, and
Yeah.
he gets you. I guess it's like a fucking.
Like a crazy
Trip.
high,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
It-
on Blue Mountain State.
Is
the
it?
movie Thadland.
Oh yeah, Thadland.
He's just filling up these balloons with shit, basically, and everyone's like, "Ugh."
If you've never seen Thadland, dude, he literally makes like a Wonderland, but drugs.
yeah,
It's
it's
just
raining
drugs.
cocaine, literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
It's,
never seen that? That's a good.
dude, I
I
love Blue
haven't.
Mountain State.
It's like an off-brand movie,
You just literally talked about shit in a balloon, dude. I don't know.
not like a legit shit. He
Like
fills
the
up like
helium
these,
tank had like shit in it, so
like the
like the,
fumes-
methane gas would like fill the balloon versus helium.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. All right. Is it real?
I couldn't find anything on it, on if it was real or not.
At-
There's
I feel like
I know.
shit
Okay,
must take
so I
up
did
for
hear
it.
a story. I don't know how long ago. I'm not sure if it was like on 1,000 Ways to Die or whatever, but it
Oh
was
my
on
god.
TV.
Yeah.
And there was this military bunker, like in tent, that was really obviously fucking airtight. They feed their people beans every night, basically, back then, because it was canned. And there was like 5 dead people the next day because everyone was farting in their sleep, and there wasn't enough oxygen in the air, and people passed out and died.
That's pretty much how it was saying people get high is from
Lack of
asphyxiate-
oxygen?
Yeah, asphyxiation. You're just cutting off oxygen, getting high that way, pretty much.
Wouldn't doubt it.
Killing the brain cells.
Would not doubt it.
And we can hear him, right? These mics.
You can kind of hear him.
No, it's pretty plain as day. It's
Yeah,
pretty-
we heard Marshall on the other podcast pretty well, but sometimes I'll have to go like this
Right.
if he's like talking about something that I think everyone should like listen to. And Marshall should do that actually, but
That's what I said earlier, yeah.
Look, dude, I'm pretty stoked about your fighting, bro.
Dude,
gonna be
I'm
real.
pretty fucking
Let's be
stoked.
real. I haven't seen you.
I think
in what?
he's just trying not to talk about his.
No, look, I haven't seen you in about what 8, 9 years.
Oh no, I mean honestly, I saw you like 2 months ago. You went into the Eagle Cap restaurant, and I was like, "Hey, that's John. I haven't seen that dude in forever."
Oh my god, dude, I saw you too, but
So
Two
we were
months.
just eating, you know.
there was
like,
no words.
Yeah, exactly.
Two
But I was
months?
like, John, hey.
No, it was a little.
It was a while ago.
It was last year when I went camping with mom and dad.
Okay,
Yeah, word, yeah.
that was literally a year ago.
I fuck, dude.
It's
My
been a-
time's fucking off. I don't
Right,
know.
dude.
I just
2
remember I
months
saw
we
you
watched
Eagle
Eagle
Cap.
Cap.
literally a whole winter passed.
But yeah, that was the last time. But we haven't conversated,
Yeah,
dude.
true.
We haven't been around each other. In
I think the
a
last
long
time we had a conversation was when me and Josh were hanging out in like high school playing Skate 3 in his bedroom. You came in and you were like, "What are you fussies doing?"
no, that wasn't him.
No.
My brother didn't hang out with Chase.
No, me
That
and you were hanging out in your bedroom playing Skate
Oh,
3.
my bedroom. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, then that.
And he came in.
he
Hey,
was a douchebag.
So was my
Who, me?
brother.
You're a douche.
oh
You're a
my
bigger
God,
brother. You're
dude.
supposed to be a douche.
Yeah, that's the
Here
bigger
we
brother
go.
role, dude. My older brother was a douche too in high school.
Don't make me get in a fight club.
That's twice now.
That's one thing you should probably get into.
Dude.
You live in Idaho,
So
right?
look, in
How old are
prison,
you? You're
check this out, 30 years old.
okay.
In prison, right? Out of 5 fights, I'm still,
You only gotten 5?
yeah, only 5.
Really?
Only 5. That's all I had to do.
Well, yeah. You got to prove yourself
Yeah,
once,
dude.
and then the last ones were just for fun.
And never
probably.
once failed, dude. It just
Fuck yeah.
always went above and beyond, and it led me in a cell, a single man cell for 2
Oh, the
years.
isolation shit? Oh, a single man.
Segregation, dude.
Oh, fuck.
And I'll tell you what, man, in that fucking single man cell for 2 years, I had plotted a lot of shit. But I'm
So-
glad I'm out of there because I'm a better man now.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Fuck your boxing shit right now. We talked about every podcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But I really just wanted to let everyone know when you fought and shit. So if they watch
Right.
this, they can come watch you.
By fucking June 1st, I'll probably.
We
really know
obviously
the
have a
date.
guest,
Right.
and he's going to talk most of the time.
Oh,
See, that's
here we
what's
go,
shitty.
yo. This is where we're
I
going.
want to start. So, like, growing up, you're basically around till you were 16. So that would make me 12.
Yep.
And then the first thing that I remember is going to military school.
All right, so what
So-
happened?
What made you go to like? What was your
Experience?
what was like your beginning? What made you want to do that? Because you did it on your own. It's not like my parents was like, "Oh, you're a fucking troublemaker. You're going to military school." He signed himself up for it. So what was like your whole
Thought
point of
process?
view on that whole thing? And like, why did you want to do that?
So what happened was, it's actually kind of cool. It's a cool story. So I was in high school. I believe. What grade were you in? You
What
don't
year of
remember?
high school were you in?
That's the
So
question.
you're
Ah,
30.
that's
I'm
fair.
26.
Okay, so
For
I was a
4 years.
freshman. Was
so
I a
that means freshman,
You were a sixth grader?
8th, 7th,
Sophomore?
6th, 5th,
Oh, fifth, yeah.
5th
Okay.
or 6th.
So what had happened is I stopped going to school. I would wake up at 12 o'clock in the afternoon and go to school and miss about half my day. You know, like I would literally show up to choir class and that was it. That's all I would do. That's all.
He liked to sing, man.
Yeah. Hula. You know what I mean? Like,
Him too.
I did sing for a little bit in choir.
He did choir too.
oh yeah,
In
for
seventh
sure.
grade.
But so I did. So that's about all I showed up for was the fun class. You know, I liked my teacher. He was actually the mayor of Haynes for the longest time. I can't remember his name.
Schmidt
No, it's not Schmidt.
or Schmeichel? No,
but
that was my science
He was
teacher.
a really cool cat, and that was the only class I showed up for.
Hello. Oh,
I don't know how to explain it. I was
There's
failing.
two.
I was failing all my classes. And it just came to a
I want one of
point
these.
to where I had to make a decision what I was going to do with my life because the school was calling my parents, hey, your son's not showing up. We're going to have to do something. And so me and my mom were coming up with an idea. We're like, well, let's figure out what we're going to do together. Well, while I was at school that day,
Your guys' mom's so cool.
dude, she is
a saint.
angel, man.
Dude, I love your guys' mom. And she's not even my mom.
She's going to fly so high when she goes, dude. And, you
Fuck
know,
yeah.
I hope that day never comes.
No, I hear you.
I hope you know what I mean?
Yeah, but she also hopes that doesn't happen because you
I
never
know.
want to see your children go
Vice
before
versa,
you.
you know
Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
exactly. Yeah.
I got you. And this is the cool part about it, right? So she looked up on the internet of different schools I could go to while I was at school, while I was looking up the same situation. And we came home, and I shit you not, we both had OYCP, which is Oregon Youth Challenge Program, both pulled out, printed out, ready to go.
That's so sick.
You know what I mean? It
You
was
guys were on the same
on the
wavelength.
same wavelength, dude. That's how me and my mom are, dude.
Fuck yeah,
You know what I
dude.
mean? It was just sick. It was ill, and it was just meant to be.
Fuck yeah.
So what had happened? So, blah blah blah. Took some applications. Took some time to get into it. But to give you a definition, OYCP was rated the number one hardest military schools in the nation. They were
word.
strict workouts and all that, dude. Schooling, you had to graduate with a 4.0 to leave it, dude. A 4.0, you had to leave that place.
Damn.
So we ended up going. Josh, did you go when they dropped me off
No, I came to
in Bend,
pick
Oregon?
you up.
Oh, you did? You didn't go to drop me off?
No.
So, look, this is my first day at military school. Like, when they dropped me off, we went and got sausage biscuits from McDonald's in Bend, Oregon.
Fuck yeah, dude.
They dropped me off. I get food poisoning from these
Oh,
sausage
no.
biscuits. I'm puking for 3 days straight. I have these sergeants yelling in my face the whole time. I'm bent over, holding my stomach, trying just to survive, dude. And it was the hardest breaking point in my life. Because, yes, it's voluntary. The military school's voluntary, which means you can leave at any time or they can kick you out at any time, right?
Okay, yeah.
And so right there and then, I had the decision whether if I was going to make something of my life, which we all know. But, you know what I mean? So
I hear ya.
I was like, yeah, let's do it. And I stuck it through, man. I was sick on my bunk, dude. And they were like straight military bunks. You had one guy below, one guy above, and a whole platoon together, you know?
So you had
And you
3
each had like
bunks or
foot
2?
lockers, right?
Huh?
Is it 2 bunker or 3 bunker?
2. 1, 2.
Well,
Just
you said
like
you
the
had one
movies.
person above and one person under. You kind of sound like you were in the middle, you know?
Okay, well, sorry. You got 1 and 2. And that's just how it was. And I was a little troublemaker at the beginning. I did so much extra exercise from the sergeants because I just could not keep my mouth shut. Couldn't do it. I've always had a problem with that. Keep my mouth shut, not being able to do what they said. So I got skinny real quick. And now just for record, I was fat as fuck. when
I
went
remember
to
you
my-
being a skinny guy most of my life.
because after
Before that,
military
yeah.
school.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it came to I was a fat ass to coming out of military school as a fucking dude, a wrestling rock star.
Fuck yeah.
You know? Anyways, so during that whole process, man, it was fun. It was cool. I learned a lot. I became more of a person than I was. Unfortunately, I had things overcome me that were greater than those experiences through my life. And, yeah. You know, it was fun.
So how was your experience? So let's say like the hardest thing you had to do the whole time you were there. What was that?
In military school.
Yeah,
Because
no, I hear that.
I learn a different way. I don't learn through
I'm
book.
hands-on,
Neither.
bro. I'm
Yes,
a
sir.
hands-on learner.
You
too.
gotta show me how it works before I can understand it.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be in high school and be like, why
why
the fuck am I not outside learning this bullshit?
And just for everyone, just for all the viewers, our parents weren't like strict. Like if we got an F, they weren't like, "Oh, you're grounded."
Neither. My mom was proud if I got a D, you
I
know?
don't know about you. Yeah, I don't know about like your or Liz's experience with the whole thing, but there's a reason why none of us graduated.
It's so weird. I always forget you
And
guys
it's
have an
because we
older
were never
sister.
really forced to learn.
Yeah, but I'm proud to say that. Do you have a GED?
No.
Me and his older sister, my older sister, have a GED. It is definitely a different strive for us. I don't know. I don't really know too much of his experience because I was gone a lot of times between military school, between job corps. So let's hear it.
I think I have a lot more learning disabilities than the rest of us.
Dude, I'm in the
Like
same boat as you, though.
dyslexic, fucking everything else.
We
like,
can't
I-
spell for shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I hear you. Because I'm the same way you are. We
But
went to all the
there's
same
like stuff that
classes.
if I really wanted to know about it, that's the thing. It's like if I don't want to do something, I'm not doing it.
Right, yeah.
Period. Like I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck. If
That's
I don't want
what-
to work, I literally will just survive off of fucking whatever. Like,
See,
right.
and that's what breaks me between me and you because I will literally work 80 hours a week, you know, to
80 hours a week or 2 weeks?
out of a week, bro.
Damn,
So
bro.
look,
That's like, what, 160 hours every 2 weeks?
look.
that's literally 12 hours.
My
a day.
last concrete
Fuck,
job,
for
I
7
was
days a
doing
week.
15-hour days,
Nah.
man. 15-hour days my last job was.
I can't do that, dude.
I
You're
know.
a special
That's
breed, bro.
basically 12
Hey.
hours a day for 7 days.
Sometimes
so
I gotta
you know.
be like-
Wait, what?
80 hours a week is 12 hours a day
7 days.
every day.
So think about 15-hour days.
I was working 142 hours every 2 weeks at Pythonis.
I couldn't do that, dude. I barely put in 75 hours. over
That's
2
11
weeks.
days.
Look, I'm sitting
that's
here
a-
trying to figure out the math like a retard.
That's 11 hours a day every day, no days off. That's what I did.
Yeah, that shit's
I
rough.
hear you.
Like I can work, but it's the fact that like if I really just want to be lazy and don't, I usually always save up money before I do this, but I always take a vacation.
So, like me, I fold really easily under pressure, or at least my old self would when I was all
What do you
fat.
mean
And,
folding?
like, I didn't want to go to work, so I called in type shit. I folded to my mental state
Right,
versus
you're not mentally
pushing through.
You're not
Well, I
mentally.
was strong, mentally strong. I
Right.
wasn't mentally strong for a long point in my life.
You are now,
Now I am, but
and I
like,
can tell you why.
hell yeah, I appreciate that.
You
hear
got
brother.
your fucking drive on, motherfucker.
Oh, I do.
Yes, sir.
Working hard.
Yeah, dude. Like, it was hard for me to do sports because like going to like practice, I was like, I don't want to do that, so I didn't do that. Now I'm like, I saw this motivational thing that's like, if I don't want to go to work or I don't want to go to practice, I tell myself I get to go to work. I get to go to practice. I could be sitting here being a fucking bum ass bitch, but I get to do all these cool things.
There's a fucking video on that, on this big old muscular man.
Yeah,
fucking
White.
that's
giving this
exactly what I
speech,
saw. Yeah,
and that's the most
Is he white?
like coolest
sure.
video I had ever. Yeah, he's
it
white.
gave me.
And
It
he
gave me
has
goosebumps.
he has
dude, for real.
big head and whatnot.
He was just a
Like-
big yoked man. That's
Yeah.
all I can remember.
Muscle-wise,
Yeah,
And there's another thing he
does
has.
he look like he does steroids?
I don't know.
Hey,
dude.
so there's another thing he has. But yes, you're talking probably about the same guy.
No,
There's-
I don't even know. I just wanted to know.
So
I might have a person in my head. I have one person, but he doesn't do steroids, and he's a big dude because he has the giant. It's like a giant disorder. Like you get big.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
Kind of like the
It's-
ladies with like
it's a
those crazy
problem.
It's a
big
thing in
hips.
your head that just makes it so you don't really stop growing. And he was supposed to die, but he never did. Now he's like a millionaire, and he just what is it called when you
Philanthropy. I can't even say it. I'm not even gonna.
philanthropy?
I know the word entrepreneur, but that's not what we're going with.
not even.
I know it's just where my brain went though.
Hey, I like it.
Go
Hey.
and just like you're pretty much just spending your money.
Like we just said, we have dyslexia, motherfucker.
Yeah, we're
Hey,
not-
but look,
But no.
there's one more saying I like. You ready?
Yeah.
So if something bad happens in your life, or if work isn't going, or like say something's going on in your work, and something bad happens, so what?
So what?
You're
And
not
you
going to
continue,
leave.
and you continue, and the next thing happens, so what?
I'm more comfortable at work than I am in like a normal lifestyle.
My thing is like I used to hate work, and now I'm like, I've seen the lifestyle of not working, and it's just miserable. and like,
is.
and you're fat, and you're lazy, and everybody
when-
looks down on you.
Or you're
So-
tweaking,
Yeah.
and you're doing nothing with your life in Baker City.
So
and
when-
everybody's like, look at that fucking crackhead.
Yeah.
Like me, that's who
Dude,
I was
there
at
too.
Baker City.
So I
man.
was there for a minute too.
Yeah.
We'll
Yes,
get
sir.
there. But so COVID hit, I didn't work for I think a full year.
Dude, I was a stay-at-home
And I was
dad for,
getting
like, 3
I
years.
was working before the COVID hit, and when it hit, I got
disability.
Disability.
Or fucking, I don't know. It's unemployment.
unemployment, but I got COVID relief unemployment.
Right.
And dude, I was getting bank. So
Yeah,
I,
no, lots
I
of people
literally-
were. That's
so,
why people weren't working.
I took advantage of it. People were like, "You don't have any more money from that?" I'm like, "No." I'm like, "I bought a boat. I bought a car. I bought a fucking
Is that your
Oh.
boat right there?
yeah."
Dude, we got to use it.
He's got a better one.
I know. I liked his. This
Oh,
looks
no,
fun.
look.
Hey, no,
Look.
we're still talking. We'll get fucking to you. Okay.
Jesus,
off.
this is about
Fuck
me.
off.
This is John's day to
Yeah.
shine. Let's
But
fucking
it's
hear
funny
it.
because you're my brother, so I can just do what I want.
Oh, you're fucking
Um,
cute, aren't you?
I'm probably the cutest one here.
Oh,
I think my wife has got you beat. I'm sorry.
hey,
Yeah,
that's a
but
good man
You
right
got my
there.
girl too, so you got.
Hey,
And then you got my titties. They're cute.
damn, give me
That
some
milkshake brings the
kickboxer.
But no.
Yard.
I took full advantage of it, right? But at the end of it, I was a bitch. Like I literally turned into a bitch. I'm like I had body aches only because I had no time to like not think about it.
No, I get you.
So like working literally makes it so you don't think about the normal day bullshit.
The
Yes,
normal
sir.
day
And if I
nonsense.
don't have a job and I don't work, I think about stupid little fucking shit like a side ache.
Right.
And I'm like, oh shit, something's wrong. Instead of thinking that, I'm like, oh, I gotta work. Fuck this.
When
Like,
I wasn't working, dude, like when mowing the yard was like a task. That should never be a fucking task. Like, you
should
should go
be a
outside and be like,
hobby.
I'm fucking mowing my yard.
not only that, just be like a normal dad, which
Right, exactly.
we all are.
New Balance shoes, some shorts, high socks
yeah,
on.
and you just have a beer in your hand or something.
Yeah,
Fucking
you know what I mean? I like now, if I had a yard right now, oh dude, it'd be mint. But when I was a fat fuck and had a yard, I was like, who cares? Fuck
yeah.
it. Fuck it, I don't give a shit.
Kind of how your brother is with his mom's yard before
Yeah.
she moved back then.
Yeah.
I would just remember like sitting there and she would walk up and knock on the door and be like, why the fuck is my yard like shit? And he's like,
Oh, I don't know.
oh yeah, I don't have a mower. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, dude, no, I get it. And like my brother,
Not
he's
to
a
bring
hard
names.
like employee, but when he's chilling, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he doesn't want to do
And like he
anything there.
promised me this week he would come to kickboxing class, right? Promised me. Text him Wednesday night. Still coming, right? Text me. Oh, I'm so sick, dude.
Wait until this
Who?
episode.
I'm
gets-
so sick, dude. And Friday night, he's all fucking posting photos
Wait,
of
who?
Philadelphia.
Yeah.
She knows, dude. She's like, he
Wait-
wasn't
wait
fucking
until
sick
this
at
get
all.
posted, and he's like, "Fuck you, guys." I mean,
I'll fucking fight you right now. Bare knuckles, bitch. Let's go.
no, he was talking about that the other day. He goes, "I
He doesn't want to go because he knows I'm going to
No.
beat him.
It's not that." He's like, he has.
You
The,
know,
it's
bro.
like if I could beat my brother, or if I can, he ain't gonna want that to let he's not gonna let that to happen.
My brother told my coach that he's like,
I'm not saying I can or can't.
I want to
or
make
anything.
this clear. He can't.
Yeah, I don't think I could.
That's fair.
I think if it came down to it, I'd kick him in the throat though.
Hey, you gotta do what you gotta
I'll do like
man.
what? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you know, every time somebody's like, if I ever fought you, Marshall, I'm fucking kicking you in
So
the
my
dick,
thing-
kicking you in the ankle. I'm like, do what you got to do, but
Yeah.
I'm still coming with the heat.
Yeah, my thing is like I used to tell Colton Feechek. He used to
Yeah,
live
yeah.
with me. He's probably one of my better friends. And I was like, dude, he's like, I don't know how you are so confident. I'm like, because if I go into a fight thinking I'm gonna lose, I'm not losing that fight no more.
Yeah.
Because I'm fucking grabbing something, or I'm fucking doing shit that no one would ever expect.
That's why it's
I'll
like
fucking
different when
punch
it's
you in the
sanctioned.
throat, and guess what? You're done.
That's why like I'm kind of
I'll
nervous
poke you in
because
the eye. I don't
like a
give a shit.
sanctioned
If I
fight,
think I'm gonna lose, I'm not gonna lose.
in a sanctioned fight, like you can't pull that bullshit. You know what I mean?
No,
so,
like, yeah. So,
So like it's a little nerve wracking. It's like my skills have to be on point no matter what. Like I gotta be able to fucking
I've done some crazy ass
know what
shit
I mean?
before.
yeah.
Some stupid shit I really do regret, but at the same time, no one really got like hospitalized, so it wasn't like bad.
Like choking me out.
Oh, me too,
I don't
dude.
fucking remember that.
Oh, I will never forget.
Dude,
I
don't
went from
remember
a
that.
3-year sentence to a 5-year sentence for fighting. I know what you mean,
You went from a 15 to a 3.
dude. No, it was a 3.
Minimum
and
of 3,
14.
maximum of 15.
Yep, to 5, but that's only because I misbehaved.
You know what? Fuck, I forgot to do it.
What's up?
I have your papers you sent me.
Yeah.
I forgot to bring them out so I can read them.
What papers? Writing papers?
What you did in prison to make you have 5 years.
Oh, we can't do that though.
Why? It's
Oh.
written up.
Oh, is it by the police?
You sent me your fucking written up letter saying this is why I'm
Is
sorry.
it typed? Is it typed? Oh, okay. I
You
get
said,
what you're
I'm
saying.
sorry. I'm like, don't show mom and dad, but this is why I'm going to be here for longer.
Yeah.
And it's like a fucking hole. Dude, it was.
Dude, it was a bummer, man. It crushed me, bro. I couldn't get out.
It crushed you, but you crushed someone else. All
I know, man.
right, so let's get back to it. So you went to military school.
Yeah, let's get past that now.
Okay, we're past it.
All right, so I get out.
And now you're chilling, right? You came back to Baker.
Yeah, I came back to Baker. I went back to high school.
And just for everyone to know that, like, all this is just like a weird phase for me. So, like, I was like, what, 12 when you went to military school or whatever? And then you came back when. How long did we at military school?
6 months.
Oh, that's it.
Yeah, I left with the 4.0 average.
Okay,
GPA
so 6
average.
months. So I was probably maybe 13 if it was in that time range, if not 14 or whatever when it started to end. And came back. And then what did you do?
So what had happened is, like I had mentioned earlier, right? We don't learn like other students. I don't learn from a book. No matter how much
Can I have a beer,
discipline I
Josh?
have, no matter what kind of...
Oh, thank you, John. Oh,
They're all empty.
thank you, brother.
And no matter what kind of effort I had put... Okay, so I got into sport when I got out of military school. Cross country with my high school.
Cross
So you went back
country's
to high school?
rough.
I did go back to high school, yes.
You didn't graduate.
He got his GED.
No, I did not graduate or get a GED at my high school.
Well,
I
that's
did.
fair.
I do have a GED.
I don't think they do that, right? You can't get a GED.
No,
out
you
of
have to
high
go to
school.
like the
Kind of like
Like
a
a college
Yeah,
or
it's
or
the
like
blue
me,
community.
it was Job Corps where I went and got my GED, right?
You know what's funny? My diploma is just as good as a GED.
That's where
'cause
we're gonna
I got the modified diploma. That's the stupid kid person diploma.
Like the super senior shit.
no,
or
I wasn't a
what?
super senior. I like graduated with like a 1.9.
Hey, who fucking cares? You graduated.
Yeah, no, feel
Fuck these haters.
it. Exactly. Fuck them
Dude,
haters.
they don't understand these people in Baker, man. We learn how to put a nail in wood. We learn how to put a screw. We learn how to build a home. We learn how to put a roof on a house.
Electrical.
A few of us that had grown up like us know how to like read a book, Fuck books, man.
Dude, my
That's not how
fucking-
we learn.
My 7-year-old can read better than I.
Yeah.
You know how fucking inferior that is? Like, I'm like trying to be like, what? How do I spell this word? And my son's like, it's like this, Dad. I'm like, you're fucking 7 and I can't spell that? Are you kidding me?
Right, dude. My wife, dude, she reads through shit so fast. Like, we're sharing a phone. Like, we don't share a phone, but when we're going through like memes or something, you
Right,
know what I
yeah.
mean? It takes me a minute to read what's going on, and I have a fucking GED. All right, I'm okay.
Right.
You know, and like she's just like done, and I feel like I'm stopping her from
Right.
reading more because I'm taking my time.
You're like, wait. Okay, I'm good now.
That's what that word is. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm in the same boat as you, though, because, like, if I'm on my phone and my girl's sitting next to me, of course she's, like, looking over my shoulder and we're enjoying the same content. And, like, same scenario, you're like, I'm like, and the bus went around the corner and found there was an intersection. And
The
she's all
short
over here like,
bus.
you had to read that out loud?
Dude,
Judge me.
I'm not
She
saying
shows
that's
me
an actual
something.
fucking scenario.
if she shows me something that has like, it's like a picture with like a long paragraph on it, I'm like sitting there like, and she's like, why is it taking so long? I'm like, shut the fuck up.
Give me a
I'm
second.
like, literally, I just don't understand how people can read so fast.
You know what
It
I don't
fucking
understand?
blows my
It-
mind.
When
Me
people
too.
read like this, I don't get it.
And
They're
read-
not like
and then we're
making
like in
words,
30
but they
seconds,
understand
in
what's
30
happening.
seconds
I'm
to
like,
read a whole one page of a book. I'm like,
And we're like, the cat in the hat loves green eggs and ham. It's like, fuck, dude.
it's literally like, we're just not,
we're the short bus
it's not
kids.
normal for us to look at a word and understand it unless we say it in our head.
Yeah.
Or for them, I feel like it's the difference. It's like they can just look at the word, just skip through it and just understand. Like they're just like, da 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 da,
Skim.
and we're like, da 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 da.
I remember
but
my
they
teachers
can
would
just
be like,
look at
just
it
skim
and
through it. And
understand.
I'm like, well, I don't know how to skim. I know how to read.
I can.
All
If
right.
you want me to skim, this is how I skim. The end.
Skim milk.
Like, come on,
In the
motherfucker.
book. All right,
Yeah.
so look.
Skim.
So we got out of job or military
No.
school.
Okay, so look, military, boom. I'm in shape. I'm fucking good
No,
looking.
he went back, dude.
good
When he
looking.
went to military school, he was probably like, I want to say 250.
When I went in?
Yeah.
No.
How tall are you?
No, I was short and stubby. So I was about $180, but I was only like.
There's no way you're about 80.
No, but I was short.
If you're short, it
How,
makes
how
sense.
heavy are you now?
Oh, right now? Ooh, I'm about 230 pounds.
30. Okay,
Damn,
you're
that's crazy.
you're bigger.
I'm only 20
I've
pounds
always
heavier
been.
than you.
Okay, but look, listen.
No, you were bigger before. I don't know if you grew.
No,
I don't
I
know
was
if you
short.
grew any taller.
I'm
always
6
remember you
foot
being
right
skinny.
now. I was okay. So look, when I was in military school, I was short and stubby.
How
When I-
short were you?
when
Aaron?
I left?
Do you remember?
No, I was about 5'7". When I 5'8". When I left, no, I swear to God,
No
5'8".
fucking
Yeah,
way.
5'8".
There's no fucking way you're
Listen,
5'7".
I hadn't even hit
Freshman
puberty yet.
year.
I hadn't even hit puberty
Dude,
yet.
I didn't hit puberty. I probably hit puberty the same
I was still
same
watching
time
anal
you did.
blowout porn. Like I wasn't even near.
I would. Okay, just because you can't come.
Hey, I've been
doesn't
watching
mean
porn
you
since
hit-
12, motherfucker.
Yeah, you didn't mean you didn't hit your height.
I still remember my first coming experience. You
Dude,
guys
me
wanna
too.
hear
Mine
this?
was like clear and I
No,
was
we don't want to hear
confused.
it. Okay, we're on your story. I don't think.
No,
you're-
look,
I
I
bet you
told you
$100.
this.
You're 6 now, right?
Huh?
You're 6 foot.
I'm 6 foot.
So I'm guessing you're like 5'10". There's no fucking
I was
way.
literally 2
Freshman
inches.
year.
I was literally 2 inches lower than what you're saying, but no, you're wrong. I was 5'8".
I don't think so.
I was 5'8", wearing husky pants. That was my life.
Dude,
I went to
sorry.
military
Husky.
school. I came out husky. I was husky.
I just remember you
Are you talking about like
skinny.
big, husky?
Yeah, short and big.
I was thinking of a brand for a second. I'm like, husky,
So
what the fuck's
what
husky?
happened when I got out of military school is I grew and I got super fucking
Dude, you're talking
skinny.
about 6 months.
Yeah, that's all it took.
Dude, I
Okay,
mean,
how much
I
did you
swear.
think you grew in 6 months?
2 inches.
yeah, that's fair.
Okay,
yeah,
so
at
you
that
went
age,
from
yeah.
10'7" is what you said?
10'8". Or
10'8".
5'8".
You gotta remember,
Or sorry, yeah.
Michael Jordan was cut from his fucking basketball team for being too short, and one summer he was like 6 foot. He went from 5 foot.
Okay,
and one
we're
summer
talking about
happened.
like a fucking
6
matter.
months.
It's just
one out of fucking
growing.
10
That's all it
million.
took. Look,
just growing.
this is what happened. Is my body got nutrients, and I started getting healthy.
That makes
I
sense,
started
too.
working out. Your body grows after that when you're starting to go through that.
You're not
manly,
wrong, but I don't think you went in there at
No,
5'7".
I know I'm not wrong. That's the
I
problem.
thought you said
here.
5'10".
Okay,
you
well,
went in there at 5'10".
you would know
Nice.
exactly.
Okay, but look. Okay, so I got out of military school. All right, I was tall, and I was way more fit. I was better. Way more
There
fit
you go. Perfect.
to where I could do like. Instead of doing 0 pull-ups, I was up to about 10 pull-ups.
I'm still at 0.
You know what I mean? I joined the
Really?
wrestling
No, I can
team.
do 1. I'm
No, we're
serious.
stop,
I'm sorry,
stop,
I was
stop,
just,
stop.
yep.
So, you know what I mean? And so I joined the wrestling team, and I was a star. No one in my weight class could take me.
So you went to state?
No, I stopped. I'm talking about in our school period.
So you're saying after military?
Yeah, after
School?
military school, yeah. I did wrestling since middle school and have never been able to be good at anything. I was just a chubby, sloppy, lazy motherfucker, right?
And just for the viewers, I really don't know what the fuck happened in his life the whole time. Because he was like,
Closed off.
he not closed off. He was just like, he was always gone.
Distant.
Yeah,
Distant. And he
yeah.
did his own thing, which is cool. Because I did my own thing. I guarantee you, if you
It's just
fucking
what the
mention
Whitlows do.
no.
I was just being
That's what we
sarcastic.
do.
I was being sarcastic.
No, it is what our family does.
Right.
Actually,
Yeah.
my sister, my mom, my dad, my brother, and me. Because my parents will never talk about their past life unless they get.
It's fucking rough to get it out of them,
Dude, it's hard. You have to get my dad drunk to get him to start saying some shit about his past life. My mom is a saint for one,
I was just
but she
gonna
just
say.
leaves it.
So
like,
when you hear something about my mom's life, you're like,
yeah,
no.
there's no fucking way.
Not true.
Especially
You know
when it
what I
comes
mean?
out of dad's mouth.
Oh. Hey, so I went from. Okay, so I started wrestling. I just, that's not my deal. I went into cross country as a what do you call it?
How
So-
heavy were you? How heavy were you? How
as a
heavy
wrestler?
were you when you came out of military?
I think I was wrestling 175.
So so you went in at what?
I want to say 185, but I was short.
Okay.
No, I was.
Shut the fuck up.
No, listen.
I'm so right now.
Muscle?
There's
I never
no
worked out a
fucking
day in my life.
no.
Listen.
Nope. If you want to talk about someone who went from fucking
Are you saying
nothing
I'm
to
200 pounds?
you were
Josh, I
30.
got freshman
I
pictures
promise
of
you-
me looking like I
You're-
was chubby, but I was super
you're
short,
230.
dude. Huh?
230, for sure.
Wow.
I don't
All right,
know.
let's go with it. Let's
Okay,
go
no,
with it.
okay, because there's no
Let's
way
go
you
with
went
it.
to military school.
Hey, let's go with it.
Okay, no,
Listen.
no, let's go with this real quick. There's no way you went to military school at 280, right? He said, or 180.
What the
180.
fuck? I'm telling my story,
Yeah,
damn it.
but I'm fucking. There's no way you went to military school at 180. Came out 170, looking like me
Muscle.
right now.
Muscle.
I'm not fucking or Dylan. Better at because he's not as skinny as I am, and I've always been skinny my whole
Are you
time.
calling him fat?
No,
It's just Josh's report on
Christ.
everybody.
chunky, but dude, no, he went in there chunky monkey, and he came out fit as fuck.
I did?
Yeah, you were skinny.
Ooh.
It was like, dude, no, he was fucking. I was like, because I came for his graduation, and I was like, holy shit, 6 months. In 6 months, he lost. I guarantee you, 40 pounds.
That's a good.
I
Move.
believe
Fuck the muscle shit.
I believe you. All right.
Because
I
to
believe you.
lose weight and
It's
gain
been a while,
muscle,
bro.
it's a different. And I've been there.
A
You have
lot
to
of
lose
drugs
the
in
weight
between.
and then gain
Yeah, I
muscle.
feel it.
There's no way you came out 10 pounds lighter.
Okay. Look.
You look at Marshall right now, you're like, holy shit, he's skinnier. Yeah, he lost 100 pounds.
I did.
Dude, he's
100
fucking-
pounds.
I remember when he was young, bro. He is doing excellent.
Yeah, dude. When I
things.
was young, like probably last
I
time.
promise you right now, you were like
230. The
230.
weight I am now.
You're like 230 or 200 and came out 270. Or, sorry, 170.
I was gonna say that.
I was
didn't
like,
make sense.
okay, so
he got
okay.
bigger.
No, he came out skinny as fuck.
Yeah,
Like,
no.
he
Alright.
looked like a military person.
Right, yeah.
Straight up.
His
Alright,
Skinny,
so-
he lost a bunch of weight.
Wrestling team, blah blah blah. Fuck that. I
You
said,
should know what you wrestled at, though.
I don't. 175 is what
So
I
you're at
wrestled
170.
Yeah.
175. And then so I said, fuck that. I had a
hated
coach.
wrestling.
I had a cop as our coach at the time. I was Coach Gurrell. All right, Officer Gurrell.
Get
first off,
back.
first
That's how you
off,
should remember Officer
with
Grell.
all disrespect, I don't like him.
Oh, I didn't like
Okay.
him either. Or his son.
And some shit came up too, anyways, later on about him. But so after that, I joined a cross country team, and you know, in high school you have your varsity, and what's the one below?
JV.
So my JV team, I was running a JV team, and I had won one of my races. Like,
I mean, did they make it a drive?
No, because I had to start off somewhere. When you start off, you always start off JV no matter what.
Junior varsity is what that means.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You always start off like that. Well, I had beat the times of some of my varsity runners, and I was like, oh, great, you know, but I still didn't have my grades up. Couldn't make it to my classes. And it was still the same thing. I just wasn't willing to learn the way my school was trying to teach me. I didn't want to do it. I was a hands-on, put my hands on a hammer and watch this type of guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? I would never do that.
And then the worst part is, like, after I left, they got rid of, like, small engine, welding.
Wait, who was the small engines fucking teacher at the time? Mr.
Dude,
Toll?
you're fucking so
Tall?
much older than
Toll.
us.
And he was fucking tall.
Yeah.
That guy was like 6'7".
Yeah, he was a tall
He
guy.
was awesome. That
was.
was a real teacher. That was someone that could
Those
actually
those
teach you something.
crafting teachers were the teachers you wanted to be because you wanted to learn that skill versus, like, sitting in class.
Yes, sir.
Because welding and woodworking were my favorites of classes. Especially welding. Welding in high school, dude, in those arc booths, like, there's this big, like, exhaust vent, and we would straight bring, like, a Pepsi can, turn it into a pipe, smoke a bowl in those little fucking booths, blow it up, fucking ignite our fucking arc welder. No, we would smoke pot in school all fucking day. And, like, dude, so at my job right now, there's this, I had to be a mentor for a community service person that got caught smoking weed in their middle school here in Baker. And I'm like, if you're gonna do it smart, okay? Don't be a fucking idiot. Don't just go in the bathroom. Don't go in the bathroom and be like, I'm so cool right now.
Right up in the vent or some shit. Yeah.
At least, like, prison style, like, flush the fucking toilet, blow it into the fucking, like, thing that's gonna take it away.
Real.
Yeah, like, fucking be smart. Don't be look at me.
You're saying you were smart in high school?
No, I'm saying I wasn't a fucking dumbass smoking
I'm
weed in
here
the
to
bathroom.
say-
I was a dumbass smoking weed in my welding
Which
booth.
is different for me because I didn't smoke. I didn't smoke weed during high school ever.
Yeah, I did.
Ever.
In welding class, dude, it was the easiest thing because all you had to do was rip it, blow it in the vent that's literally there to take all the fucking smoke away from the welding, and then you would start your welder immediately, and there was no smell. You can never
Yeah,
fucking
you
tell.
just smell fucking burning.
Yeah,
fumes.
exactly. Yeah.
I remember. Fuck. What was
We
it?
would fucking
'Kay,
straight up cut
stop it.
holes in the booth.
We're
so
gonna go back
fast
to
it.
you.
Back to me. All right. So after I figured out I couldn't do it in high school no more, I tried to come up with another
Couldn't do what?
school.
The learning.
Reading out of books. Doing with it.
So you went to military school for 6 months during high school.
Yep.
Okay, you came back a what? Sophomore.
High school. Yeah, sophomore.
A high school student.
Sophomore.
Ooh. Sophomore? Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sophomore and then junior and senior. So how long did you go before you dropped out of and you did sports, so you did cross country.
Cross country. And wrestling was short term. That was a short term.
I hated
thing.
Cross
wrestling.
country, and then you did wrestling.
Yeah. No, I did wrestling then cross country.
Okay. And cross, from what I remember, you're pretty good at.
I was
Wrestling or cross
I was
country?
extremely good, dude. I'm a very talented runner. I was a very talented.
Nothing
runner.
compared to your brother, but yeah.
No, I wasn't bringing him up.
Fucking motherfucker! Look, listen. I was doing.
I'm so confused right now.
No.
They had this race up at Catherine Creek, dude, that I blew everybody out of the water. When I was only JV, I was blowing the people that were up there out of the water,
varsity
dude.
guys?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was a talented water runner when I wanted to. It always came to just... Anyways, so look. So I made it, and I just decided school wasn't my thing, no matter what sports. I quit that. I quit running, and I decided to go do Job Corps in Nampa, Idaho.
So what was your figuring out about that though? Like, so you were in high school. Did you drop out and then think about another way you can do like a learning program, or were you just like Job Corps?
Well,
I'll
as
sign
a
up
minor,
for that. I'll sign up for that, and then dropped out, and then went straight to Job Corps.
So kind of as a minor, you have to go to high school or else your parents get in trouble.
Yeah, legal trouble.
So
Yeah.
what had happened? Well, technically,
no,
but
for real. That's a
that's a
Yeah.
real
I dropped
thing.
out.
Well,
Sophomore
dropping
year.
out is different, but if
If
you
you're
just are
academically
unattended while in
Right.
enrolled in
Like
school,
So
your
you have to
parents.
drop out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. So what I did instead of doing that, I signed up for Centennial Job
101,
Corps in Nampa,
baby.
Idaho, and I got accepted, of course, and so I showed up to Centennial Job Corps. And when I got there, my trade was general construction technology. Oh
want it?
my
But
God, guys!
Do you want that?
I know.
That was the full bottle.
Was it?
I'll take fucking bongs and shit. We're good.
But yeah. So I was in there for construction trade, right? And I ended up getting my GED through there. I was doing all right. I wasn't doing no hard drugs. I was doing spice because in Idaho, spice was sold in the gas stations around all town. It was sold in like little
I feel
jars.
like in Oregon too. In
Was
all the
it?
smoke shops?
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
See, I
definitely
wasn't
was.
even there for that. I wouldn't know, you know.
Yeah, that's how we got it here.
So I did that whole vacation job fucking training stuff, and I got my GED through it. I fought fires with the Boise Forest Service. I actually started running again for Job Corps.
Oh, yeah.
I actually ran this race against Coach Pete. Okay, it was the Boise State running coach and his whole team, and it was a huge fundraiser. I ran this race and came in 6th out
That's
of
good.
3,000 people.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, the ending of the race, we ran around like the very end of the race. The finish line was on the Boise State Stadium.
Hell yeah.
You know what I mean? I was a talented runner. I was very
Yeah.
good at it, but I lost it, dude. I started smoking and drugs.
These
and
drugs,
everything.
dude.
During
Yeah, I
Job
did
Corps.
drugs
So
too.
how was your how long was your Job Corps experience?
I did 2 years.
What do you learn? Like, what was your profession to learn?
Construction. Mine was general construction, so I learned anything from siding to roofing to framing to the concrete to electrical.
I don't
like,
know any of that.
Just all the basics of just about anything and everything.
I wish I had that knowledge because I don't. And
Like-
I would
That's
like
why you're
to.
trying to hire me, motherfucker.
That's why I was, yeah. I
Like,
mean, I ended up figuring a lot of stuff out. Sorry, go ahead.
like earlier, how I showed Josh how to
Yeah, exactly.
not split that wood.
yeah.
It's-
I didn't
where
know
all
about
that
that.
comes
It's like
from,
common
you know what I
sense
mean?
shit, bro.
It worked too. You didn't split the wood, or at least on
No,
like,
it
the
really didn't.
surface
And-
side.
Honestly, that was the problem.
It was the wood
The
splitting.
wood splitting.
Dude, I was going with that sneaky ass motherfucking wood, and it split every time I fucking used it. And then I went with the hardwood 2x4s, and I didn't even know I had. And I was just looking through shit and found like a 4 foot long. I'm like, okay, this is perfect.
Who's that beer bong for? Let's get it out of the way.
This
Me,
guy, he's
motherfucker.
just sitting on it.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it
Quit
to foam.
sitting. Let's go.
Oh, let's fucking super fucking Nancy over here wants to watch me fucking drink.
Last time I puked when we did a podcast, not on camera, but I went home and I was like, "Fuck." But
So let's be real, right? The final destination is my prison, right?
right.
So after Job Corps, I came back to Baker, of course, because I mean, where else am I gonna run? Baker's a fucking sinkhole. You're gonna come right the
It
fuck
really
back,
is, dude.
You want to talk about how you went there?
Yeah, let's do it. So what happened is I got back to Baker, and
Fuck it.
I just
yeah.
started falling in
about
the wrong
halfway
crowd for sure.
All right, cool.
So you got out of Job Corps. I want to start there.
He came out of Job Corps, came
Well,
home.
I
and fell
tried
in the
starting
wrong
there,
crowd.
but you're too busy over here fucking.
Hey, I was
Doing
holding
your
this,
thing.
and you guys want to fucking.
No, I said doing your thing.
Talk
Hey,
about
don't
it.
take offense to it. Just settle
So
down.
you're in
Some
Job Corps.
weed.
I really want to talk about more
I
about
gotta-
Job Corps.
Okay.
So you went there at what age?
16.
What time did you get out? Military school.
16.
So you literally
from
went
one
to
place
fucking.
to another.
You went to high school for like a.
This is
sport.
why you didn't see me. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I was just saying we had like a really, everyone. I'm the youngest fucking kid, so I didn't really get to see anything either from you or Liz. But
Did you see her hit Dad's truck with the baseball
I actually
bat?
did get to see that.
I don't
But-
even know.
So you went to military school,
Okay.
came out, went to high school for like, not long,
Shortly, yeah.
just for like a couple of sports.
Yeah. A sport.
So
Technically.
yeah, let's say like 6 months, and then you went to Job Corps,
Yeah.
which you were there for 2 years.
Yes,
What
I
was like the? And he was in the best Job Corps in the nation at the time before Trump
Oh, I don't know.
deleted it. He did. He said,
Oh yeah, it's no longer a government ran
'Cause of
school.
Trump.
It's a state ran school now. Yep.
it's not in school no more."
No, that's not true. They started back up as a state funded school. Now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It was the best Job Corps in the nation,
Is
from
that,
what I know.
didn't one of our friends' little brother go there?
Yes.
Become, like, better
Fuck
from it?
yes. Fucking hey. And he can say whatever he wants, but CJ, your brother showed up to Job Corps, dude.
Which one?
It
Centennial
was
Job
his
Corps.
youngest brother. D.
Oh, baby. Yeah,
Baby
that's
D.
when they shut it down, though.
Hey, and I've been, dude. Baby D's a fucking hard ass dude. I like him.
Baby D.
He's
Baby
my
D's
favorite.
sick.
Last time I saw him, I was like, nobody should call you Baby D anymore. They should call you Papa D. is
For
what I said.
real,
That's
dog.
what I told
For
him
real.
last time I
Hey,
saw him.
you can't fuck it with a nickname. I still get called shit blow from you.
No, that is a nickname that still floats around for him.
I still get fucking
I still get
that
called,
nickname.
I still get called Marshmallow the Rapist from elementary school. Makes
Oh
no
my
sense,
God,
but
dude.
that's something people still call me.
No, if someone
Jesus.
tells you that in your face, you should
Oh,
fucking slap.
Last time it was a person, it was a woman, so I couldn't do nothing about it. But if
Quat-
a man said
quat
that,
drop
it's
'em.
a straight uppercut.
We don't hate women in here,
No, we
do
love
that.
women. They're
Hey.
gorgeous,
Yeah.
beautiful creatures.
We can hate women.
especially my wife.
That's
Yeah,
right,
sure.
especially his wife,
You-
as his words.
no, yeah, you can't hate his wife because he'll fuck you up.
I don't know.
I'm too biased.
She'll fuck
with,
you
like,
up,
friends.
too,
Just
actually.
kid. Yeah, she'll fuck me up. She does every day with her love.
I smelled a little bit on my face.
Anyways, so all right, so Job Corps, right? That's where you wanted to go with this.
We're at Job Corps. We were 6 months after your experience with military school. I and every other viewers just want to know how your experience and like what you learned and whether it was bad or good learning. So like, if you had like a habit or a fucking
Dude,
addict
Look,
experience there.
no, learning wise, Job Corps was legit. I was able to go from not being able to learn from a book in high school to being able to get my GED. They help you from however you learn, they help you, and it's legit. It's cool. The people that were there at the time, now since it's not government ran, I don't know how they run their shit, but at the time, dude, it was legit. It took me almost 2 years to get my GED. I had started from my first year trying to get my GED, and you have to go through your test and say like my math or English was my last one, right? English was the hardest one for me to get. I mean, it's weird.
No, I hear it.
It's fucking weird. You know, I got my math, I got my science, I had my history.
My
or
science
no, not
has always
history.
been pretty good.
Huh?
I said my science has always been pretty good. That's
You-
like why I
mine
Me
too.
too.
That's my legit shit.
too.
Yeah.
You know
what I
those oak testings? You guys remember those?
mean?
Like,
I do.
like, yeah, that was literally the only one I would ever
The
pass.
one
There was
that-
like math, there was reading, and then there was
And
science.
science.
I would only ever pass science.
Elon Musk. You know what's up.
I excelled in my science every year, and
Same.
then math. I was
History
only
as
good when
well.
it came to
I'm
like.
pretty good with history.
My mechanical's on point.
The only time it comes to good with
Mechanical's
math
on
is like
point for
money.
me.
Yeah, no, I agree. Like counting change back or like having a tilt. Yeah, and I'm the same way. But like the square root of pi, fuck you. I don't know. Fuck you.
Nobody does.
4 6 point whatever.
Yeah, no, I think that's somewhere close to that. It's like, and it's like one of those ongoing numbers. Like,
Yeah,
Right.
that's fucking crazy, dude. So yeah, I got my GED through him. Like it was awesome. It was legit. It was a good learning experience. But unfortunately, you know, I just wasn't ready to go out in the real world and get a job, and I did. So
Isn't it unfortunate how we become ready for it, but when we should have been ready, we weren't?
yeah, dude.
Isn't it
you
so
know what I mean?
unfortunate? Because I'm
Like-
the same way.
And I think it's because of like generation wise, you know what I mean? Like when our parents were around, and like don't get me wrong, I'm older than you guys,
Right.
but I
Only
still
by 4
feel you.
years.
You know what I mean? It still comes around pretty close to the same era. Like my grandparents, it was all hands on,
Right.
very little book, all hands on. So we grew up with our grandpas. I mean, I don't know.
My grandpa was the fucking shit.
You know what I mean? They can build a fucking.
That's what
building.
I'm saying.
They can make their own home.
My
We
grandpa
didn't
built
grow
his
up like
home in
that.
Sumter, and I wish I grew up like that.
Right,
Yeah.
dude. You know what I mean? And don't get me wrong. A lot of people in my high school or some of my people in my high school did grow up like that. I mean, they still did. They still had that vibe of, yeah, I can build because my
Parents
family
showed me, yeah.
But on my part, I also fought my dad the whole time he tried to show me.
Well, I was just going to say, like, my dad was just a cocksucker when it came to learning. So you're like, fuck you, I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Because my dad was like, if you don't do it this way, I scream at you until you're crying as a little child.
Yeah, and you're like, screw that.
Yeah, well, like my biggest thing is, like, I tried putting a tent with my dad, and, like, you know how you, like, really got to flex those poles to put them into, like, the other, like, little thing that goes into the tent? Well, I'm explaining it bad. But like,
yeah, you are.
I don't think anyone knows what you put a pole in.
Are you talking about
so
stakes?
like no. So there's like that ring, and then there's that metal piece at the bottom of the ring, and you shove it.
Okay.
So
the
I was
structural piece.
It's like knowing the fucking what your shoelace on the tip it is.
So I was so worried those poles would snap, so I didn't want to flex it too hard. And my dad's like, "Don't be a fucking bitch, fucking flex it." And I'm like a child, Dad. Dude, just like. I'm scared.
You know what? You know what's weird? I actually knew your dad.
My dad's a cocksucker.
Back in the day, and my dad knew your dad.
I know,
too.
yeah.
And didn't he own a gym?
No. My dad was a straight crackhead for the majority of his life.
Oh, well, hey, join the party.
Right? No, I feel it. My dad did nothing significant with his life whatsoever.
How come I got your family mixed up with someone that used to work at the Elkhorn gym?
I don't know, because my family's never been involved with the Elkhorn gym.
All right.
The Elkhorn gym was lit, though. Remember the racquetball courts?
It's not there no more.
I know.
No,
I know. I think the racquetball courts are still there, but the gym's not
There's
like a
probably still there,
gym.
but that gym's not a gym no more.
Yeah, no.
They probably have asbestos in that bitch.
Well, yeah, guaranteed.
It's old.
You had to be like fucking 18 to go in the weight room.
That's like where the Freemasons used to gather up and do their shit back in the 1800s.
Exactly. I would say 1900s.
Back to your story, though.
Okay.
Hey, this is your podcast. Podcasts spin off on random shit all the time.
So
Where were we at?
Job Corps, and about how I got my GED and how it was a cool way to learn, and they taught you in different ways, like it wasn't just their way or the highway.
So what was it like living there, though? You can't leave.
Oh, dude, those. No, my wife's here. So look.
This is before the wife shit.
Look, those girls are crazy in there, dude. They distract you from your learning for sure if you get my drift.
No, I get you.
You know? And, but other than that,
So
dude,
does she.
it was cool. I met some really cool friends. I met some really cool enemies. Fuck them for life. And it's just how it is. It's the same as a high school. It's just high school drama because that's what it is. From 18, and when it was government ran, it went to like 23.
Damn.
But it was still high school drama. Like no matter how old they were, it was high school drama over females. Always. That was always the biggest drama. Females.
I feel like that's still with most men is.
So what's the drug life in there?
Oh shit.
You get UA'd?
You can if you came out suspicious for something.
I was just gonna say,
like there was nobody in there tweaking. We were either smoking spice or bud, you know.
which is still sketchy in the state of Idaho, but
Oh fuck yes.
yeah, bud, like what 1 gram's almost federal.
Wait, well, which one of your friends went to jail or went to prison for that?
My friends, no.
Remember we grew up around him on Cherry Street. He was darker skinned.
Oh, Grammon.
No,
you're talking about fucking Austin.
Austin.
I don't think he might have went to jail, but he never went to prison for that.
I seen him, dude. I see him in my fucking parole office, dude.
Really?
Before. Yeah.
He's.
I think he went on a rider. Anyways, regardless.
No, straight up, I think he did too.
Huh?
He definitely fucking got out somewhere, somehow.
I don't even know what we're talking
Oh
about.
yeah.
I guarantee he snatched.
Oh, okay, so look, listen.
He doesn't watch the shit. There's no fucking way.
So yeah, that was Job Corps, dude. It was just a fun time. I learned as well as living my life, and I mean hard drug free. It wasn't stoner free, you know, but it was.
But you're in there for 2 years.
Isn't it
You're
like
a
coke,
teenager.
heroin, or
You're
meth
fucking
and
having
everything?
fun.
But you eventually got like a job because of them, right?
No.
You didn't do a job?
No, because when I got out, Josh, I started getting high.
No, like during Job Corps, you weren't working.
Oh yeah, no, actually, you're right. When I was in Job Corps, since we were government ran, we came up with an agreement with the state to whoever wanted to fight fires for the Forest Service, Boise Forest Service, we could. So I did, and we got our first aid and all that, CPR certified.
I just did that last Wednesday.
What's that?
CPR and AED shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we did all that, and I actually fought fires for a short term because I talked back to one of the main guys. But I did it for, dude, we worked for like 3 weeks straight. And I don't even remember going to sleep. Like, that's how much you work. You don't remember.
I've heard fire service is fucking intense shit.
Dude, it's...
like digging those trench lines to stop fires
It's
and
badass,
shit.
though.
I've heard it's satisfying.
Like, you can walk into the store in your fire suit and just feel fucking bad.
I used to work at the deli in Safeway, and it was during, like, when Baker was covered in that hella smoke, and it was, like, that bad.
Dude, when it's close.
Yeah. So then, like, there was fire people constantly in fucking Safeway.
Yeah.
It does the same thing to me when I sit right there.
You still need me?
No, you're good.
Go pee-pee.
But no, the fire service definitely, like, and honestly, it's like military people. Like, they can get out of uniform if they really wanted to. They just choose not to.
But they look cooler in uniform.
Yeah, it's like when I'm working, bro. It's like I really do want concrete all over me.
I feel
it's
it.
like I look like I work.
Today,
me and Zach always go to the bars and shit after, like a bar. We
Is
go
it
to
Fatty's?
Albertsons.
Oh yeah, no.
The baddest place in the world.
I want to check that one out. Is it off a state? Where is it?
It's across the street from the. It's across the street from Village.
Oh, okay. So Fairview.
Yeah.
That's where Village is. It's off of Fairview.
It's like right next to.
I lived in.
It's like in
for a while.
Meridian, right?
Yeah, it's in Meridian, but it's off of Fairview.
So
like,
yeah,
if you're in Fairview,
but dude, that
Boise, you can just drive down.
It's an Albertsons where you can literally order a drink and then walk around and shop.
Because like there's the Village here, and then there's like a Marshalls and like a
Ross
bullshit over there. Yeah,
and it's the dopest fucking.
Dude, the Village has the coolest theater I've ever been in. It has like a 360 surround sound, and like I went in there to watch the American Sniper movie, and they're like, see if the 360 surround sound's working, and it's like a bird that's supposed to be like flying behind you, and you're like what the fuck? What? I heard that. And it's like super nice leather couch chairs, and you're like chilling, bro. Dude, the Village is sick.
I went to the best movie theater I've ever been to was in Portland. You can smoke weed and drink.
Ooh, that'd be ill.
If
I smoked weed anymore.
Dude, it was dope. I didn't even smoke weed. I just went in there, and you're literally sitting on like recliner leather.
Yeah, that's
recliners.
how the Village is recliner like leather chairs.
Yeah, you can sit and chill, and if you order anything, they'll bring it to you instead of ordering it there.
Sick, dude.
It's fucking badass.
It's cool that we were like
part of that.
Hit that part of like world.
Yeah, I think our generation is more about freedom than most.
You know, a lot of the older generations, like, these younger guys aren't buying cars or homes. Well, how can I when a car costs fucking 40 G's or a house is 300,000 grand?
Well, dude, if you
like, what do you fucking expect
you
from
just
me?
buy
you do what she did. We went to
you
a
put
fucking,
your life in debt for fucking ever.
That's what I
we
did.
went to Boise with $3,000 to just buy a car.
Uh-huh.
We ended up financing one, or she did, and it was so easy.
Wait, hold up.
I
Is
never
this the car she wrecked?
No,
No, it's
yeah,
that.
It's because of the car she wrecked.
It's her car is the one that's chilling right here, right?
Yeah, she wrecked a car and she got her insurance bill from
I'm
it.
not talking shit, but people that can't park straight drive me fucking insane.
Is that her?
Yeah, she.
Good.
My neighbor too. She
talk as much as you want.
She park like my neighbor's like friend that lives with her parks and cockeye like this. I'm like, if you just parked like that, we could all fit. We can all fit. We can all be here together.
Just be happy.
Yeah.
You know?
Earlier, I told my roommate or my downstairs neighbor, I was like, if you would stop hugging that line, I wouldn't fucking almost ding your dog or your car with my door. And she's like, oh my fucking god. I'm like, calm down, park straight. That's all it is.
End of story. You know? That's all
I'm
it
not
takes.
mad at people that don't park straight if it's not an issue. But if you're causing problems by being fucking cockeyed, don't be that person. Go into a parking space and park.
So like,
I'm sorry, I'm on a tangent from my own apartment complex right now, and I'm like heated.
Look, I went to the restroom, and I don't know where the heck we're at right
We're
now.
just kind of rambling.
And that's good, and we need that.
I think rambling is almost the best part. I wanted to
Dude,
bring
that's
up.
what I've been trying to do this whole time. I don't want to talk about me. What the fuck?
I know.
I ain't nothing special. I'm a drug addict / fucking
Hey, dude,
convict. You know
I
what
was
mean?
a drug addict for about 3 years, just methamphetamine all
And
day,
you know
every
what?
day.
This is news to me, man.
Dude,
because
I
remember you
straight
young,
crackhead, dude.
Yeah.
I moved to
straight
Boise.
crackhead.
I moved to Boise, Idaho, and was like, "Give me all the meth you have."
No way.
Like the last time
You
I
didn't
was
get caught in
skinny.
heroin there?
I did heroin once and hated it. I'm not gonna lie. I smoked off a tinfoil with the straw and everything.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel okay.
I went straight to needle.
No,
Fuck
so
that
that's where I drew the line. I drew the line in injection. I was like, absolutely fucking not. And like me and the missus were both like crackheads for a minute.
Mrs.
Yeah, my wife.
You're married?
No, but yes, like we've been together 7 years and like we are committed to one another.
Look,
and,
legally, you're all fucking married then.
well, that's what I thought too, but I guess in the state of Oregon, it doesn't see it that way.
In the state of Oregon, if you live in the same household as a woman,
7 years.
That's what I thought too, but I Googled it recently and that's not true. Because I heard my dad my whole life saying that shit
I
too.
know my mom. That's what she said.
Yeah, and I looked it up and that's not actually true by any means.
Not true. Huh?
You know.
Huh.
But I mean, also like marriage is just paper bullshit anyways. Like I thought that kind of seemed loud. And it's like I'm going to make a registry, buy me a bunch of bullshit, celebrate me and my love. Like it's unnecessary. If I'm devout to one person and she's devout to me, I think I'm saying that word wrong. But like it's if I believe I'm married to her and she believes she's married to me, then we're married.
That's
know
all
what I
that fucking matters.
Right.
What does a ring mean? You know?
Exactly. Like I don't
me and my
physically
wife-
wear a ring, but like
Me and my wife have a ring. You know what I mean? And we.
I saw hers.
Where's
Hers
yours?
looked nice.
And where's mine?
Hmm.
My fucking finger. Anyways.
Here, does this
it's
fit?
a long
Put that
story.
on your ring finger.
Let
Tell
me
me if
see
that
that.
fits. If it's yours.
Oh, let's talk about some Odinist shit for real quick.
No, we're still on you.
No, it's a little bit
Don't
big.
act
I
like
have to
you're
wear it
a
on my
guest
middle
and you
finger.
don't
It
have
used
to
to be on
talk.
this finger, but I got too skinny now. It don't work.
Anyways,
We're
what?
still on you.
He said he didn't want to talk about himself anymore. He said he's not
That's
special.
too bad,
I'm
motherfucker.
not, I'm not that special. All right, so let's get past
We're
all that bullshit.
past
then.
Job Corps.
Let's get past
Okay,
that.
what happened after Job Corps?
Did that
All
fit?
right.
Do you
And-
want it?
In Job Corps, do I want it?
Yeah, dude.
After.
Does it fit on that middle
So
finger?
what happened
Fucking want
after
it.
Job
Fuck
Corps?
yeah, dude. It's yours.
Shut up.
No, dude, it's yours. I got it tattooed on my skin. I don't need it.
Hail. Hail.
Hail.
That's how we work here.
Huh?
That's how we work. With the ring thing, that's how we work.
Yeah, that's how we work, dude.
It's not necessary, we'll give it to someone.
Yeah,
Me and
absolutely.
him are married now. man.
Hey, watch
We
out.
support.
Gay marriage. John and I are married for life.
Canceled.
Yeah.
Not if we're actually married.
Yeah.
Hey, so where are we getting at?
After Job Corps. So
Right.
let's say you went through Job Corps and you graduated.
Okay, so
You
no,
graduated?
No, fuck no.
Really?
Yeah, Josh, you should know. Out of all people, I have a thing.
Do I act like I should know your whole lifestyle? Because,
Well,
like I said,
did
you
I
were-
complete
you
high
were-
school?
No.
Have I finished any
You were in
job
Job
that you
Corps
remember?
2 years, though.
So look,
What the fuck? And you
I
got your
know.
GED.
Well,
you got
so
some
what slowed me down?
certificates.
What slowed me down in Job Corps from learning my trade all the way? Like, yes, I knew most of it already because of Dad, right? But what slowed me down the most, was fighting those fires. And so when I got kicked off after 3 weeks of fighting fires, I was done after I kicked off. I was like, fuck this school, fuck these teachers, and it was just me. It was an inside me thing. It was in my head, and I had just had enough of it. So I was like, whatever, forget Job Corps. And of course, me calling my parents. This is what happens every time I want to get out of something, right? I'm like, Mom, Dad, I'm ready to go. Like, can you guys come pick me up? That's always the story, right? So they'd come pick me up. I left, and that was the end of that. I was really close to graduating. I was like within 3 months of graduating.
Damn.
Within 3 months.
So what's like graduating from then, though? Like,
Uh,
what would you get if you graduated
He
from
completed
Job Corps?
like his.
Yeah, kind of. I would have kind of
Course.
completed a trade, right?
Right,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? But honestly, I had already got my OSHA 30 out of it, which is a big deal when you're starting off.
I was just gonna say that seems good enough.
When I left Job Corps, I was 18 years old.
That's where you got your GED.
That's where I got my GED. Yep, I had a GED and I had my OSHA 30. And OSHA 30 is a big thing to have when you're 18 years old going into construction. That's always good to have, But when I got out of Job Corps, man, I fell.
You came back to Baker.
I came back to
That
Baker.
sinkhole got him, man.
And I feel like the reason why you went through that path is because you didn't experience it, or you were just like
failure.
you were like
You learned from
I've-
failure, though.
I've been locked down for the last 3 years. So you went to military school for 6 months, came back. Let's say you did your sports for fucking 2, and then you went to Job Corps.
So that's
So you've been
2
locked
years and 8
I
months.
didn't
down.
do my sports
You've
for
been-
2 years.
2 months.
No,
he
2
said.
months.
Oh, okay.
And you were locked down for 3 years total, basically.
Yeah.
So when you got out, you're like, I want to fucking have fun.
Okay, let me tell you where I first did my first weed smoke. You ready? This is after. So in Job Corps, all
You never
I
smoked
did,
weed before you did?
no. So I was smoking spice at that time. I didn't never smoke bud. All right. So,
So you smoked spice before bud?
yeah,
That's wild.
and it was
That's nuts.
intense.
Yeah, that's
bro.
wild.
I was
Yeah,
sitting.
I bet
in
you
this-
weed high was nothing.
No,
compared
dude.
to
So
that.
look, actually, the first time I smoked weed, I didn't feel anything, and I smoked quite a bit of it. I did not get high at all.
I've heard that a few times from people. Yeah.
And it's a weird thing, you know. You would think that you would get fucking blasted. No,
Right.
dude, I was sober. Anyways, so the first time I smoked spice, I was sitting in the field at Centennial Job Corps, and I took a hit, dude, and I just sat there for hours, just like staring off. Like, well, it felt like hours. It was probably 15
Yeah, a
minutes.
couple
Right.
minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I was like, and then when I came out of it, I was like, oh shit, I'm missing class. I'm fucking, you know, like it was a trip, dude. It was the biggest trip. Anyways, so after Job Corps, I went to what we used to call that fucking bike trail after the park.
Oh, the boys' jungle? No.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
boys' jungle, dude. I met up with some folks I used to look up to, right?
Right. Yeah, I hear
And
you.
I still do. There's actually a cat that's doing really good. The first time I smoked weed, if he sees this, dude, he'd be like, "Oh shit, you're the first one I smoked weed with." You know what I mean? But he was an older cat, and I looked up to him. And so this is what happened. Mom and Dad went on a cruise. I went off to somebody's house. He wasn't a pastor, but
Johnson?
Gooyers.
Gooyers.
Yeah, it was the Gooyers family, dude. And I went to their house, and I went off because they live
They
right by
live
the
right next to the river.
Yeah, right next to the river. I went off and smoked weed for the first time, then showed back up to the Gooyers, and then I had my dance that night, my first
Dude, I love
homecoming
getting
dance.
stoned before dances.
Yeah, dude, I wish I was stoned, man. I didn't feel it then. Fuck, I don't want to throw names out, but the first person I got stoned with is cool as fuck. But anyway, so that happened. And then, dude, next thing I know, I'm trying to save a friend from a crack house. Next thing I know, dude, I'm all of a sudden in this fucking bullshit where we pulled our friend out of a crack house.
Damn.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, we pulled him out of the house.
Like, you're coming with us.
His family, his friends all showed up to this crack house and pulled him out.
Damn.
Like physically pulled him out. And we're like, you're going with us. And when that happened, in my mind, I wanted to do meth. That was the bottom line. I just wanted to try it to see what he was going through. That was the bottom line. I wanted to see what he was feeling, why he was stuck in that house. So a couple minutes later, I just went to his house. I was like, hey, you got...
So you went there, pulled him out,
He was curious.
And he went
on
back
what trapped
home.
him.
and you went back.
I went back to
And
him,
you're like-
yes.
Let me fucking see this shit.
Yeah, let's see what this is about, dude, because I need to know. I in my mind,
And you smoked it.
I need to know. Yeah, out of a light bulb.
That's my first time too,
You know
bro.
what I mean? So I was like, I want to try this. He's like, okay, my girlfriend's coming in a little bit with something, you know what I mean? So we waited. Fucking 5 hours later, it shows up. We did it.
5 hours later is pretty accurate.
I didn't feel nothing.
Probably.
The first
Dude,
time.
the crackheads, they're on their own.
no time limit.
So the first time on that, I didn't feel anything either. It was weird. It was a weird situation. Blah blah
Oh,
blah. And so the next day, I'm like, hey, let's do it again. This time I got cash. I'll buy it. And dude, I got lit. I got fucking so lit. And it was a hard time coming out of that. I was that fucking neighborhood crackhead that everyone hated to see. That was me.
That's
For
okay.
fucking many
you,
years.
You passed a lot of time before then. What was your first time smoking dope like?
I don't know. I didn't feel it. No, I snorted it. Wait, hold up. I snorted it my first time.
Okay.
Second time I smoked it.
Okay, what was your first experience like?
I felt stupid.
What do you mean?
I didn't feel high at all, and I felt stupid.
You didn't feel it?
No.
You felt like you just were like, oh, this is bullshit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's get, you know what? Let's get past that.
No. I want
That's
to
some
keep on
petty
going.
shit. Let's
No,
talk
I
about.
want to keep on going.
All right, let's go.
So your first experience was You didn't really feel it like weed. You didn't really get high.
Yeah.
Okay. And then how long you were at the house for?
I wasn't at the house long. I actually went back to mom and dad's that night.
Shortly after that?
Yep.
How shortly?
I don't know. Well, in my mind, it was an hour. I don't know if I was. You know what I mean?
Was it? So you went there the night or day?
It was nighttime.
And you went there to mom and dad's at the same time at night?
Yeah, I snuck through our bedroom window and fucking went to bed.
Really?
Yep.
See, my first time I was fucking up for... I did dope for fucking 3 days straight. And then I went home for Christmas.
How did that go?
You know, it was different.
Was I incarcerated at this time?
Yeah.
I heard you had a pretty bad experience.
Not really.
Let's hear it.
There's one time, like, when I went to the house and I was, like, trying to get sober. And then I'm like, yeah, someone drugged me. I'm going to go fucking kill him. Because I thought I got drugged with, like, some weird-ass shit. Which, I mean, you're tweaking. So I'm like...
That's when that bath salts was going around.
Yeah, I definitely did a lot of bath salts. Like, that's probably most of my time doing dope was bath salts.
Me too.
Because it was winter. You can't really... No one travels. No one really wants to do anything. So they just start mixing shit with bath salts. And that's how it went.
Yeah.
And there's, like, times... I remember being at Marshall's.
I was just going to bring that up.
And we're chilling, dude. And he didn't even know I had dope on me.
I was literally, when I was just in the bathroom, I was literally going to bring this conversation up.
So, yeah, he didn't know I had dope. And we're chilling.
This is alright to talk about?
Oh, yeah.
No, yeah. I'm not shy about it.
None of this is
we're
hidden
not,
facts.
We're not, yeah, we're going to get in trouble for being high. It's not against the law to be high. It's against the law to have
Be
it on you.
caught with the product, yeah.
So, like, we're chilling, and we're smoking weed and playing a bunch of video games.
And I remember
this
just
is like
looking
when
at
I'm
you, bro.
actually kind of deep in it, and I just
This
wanna
was
kinda,
me trying to come out of it, but for
Yeah.
whatever reason, I was like, Josh, do you happen to have any? And he had a lockbox. Unlocked it, popped it open, had all the shit ready to go. And I was like,
I had a
let's
bunch of
fucking
shit,
shend
right?
it, buddy.
I had a bunch of it. What are you looking for? I told you what we need to do for that.
Take a break.
Yeah, just
This-
pause it.
Just pause it. Let's take a break.
No, every time we pause, you have a problem.
It's fine. I got a dip here anyways.
When you gotta do it, bro?
Like here within the next 10 minutes because I gotta be able to make it to McDonald's get some food.
Yeah, bro.
Some food. I can just cut all this out. Not that hard.
Well, we're gonna go longer than that.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like.
He's just going
pause
to dip
it,
before we
So
end.
that
Alright.
way, like.
Let's chill for a second. Let me tell this story, and then we'll pause everything, and then switch the batteries.
'Kay.
So yeah, I'm in it for like 3 months,
Oh, God damn it.
and I'm still trying to have like a normal life, which is impossible.
It's fucking impossible.
And me and him smoked dope before that when you shattered your ankle, or
Mhm.
your
It was-
ankle came out of your
Yeah,
fucking
no.
skin.
That shit was fucking hardcore.
It
Look
was-
at this scar,
Okay,
dude.
dude, we're in a hotel,
Jesus.
Doing
how is he gonna be
dope,
kicking
drinking,
people in the head with that?
and then
No,
me
not
and
that,
me and a
but
bunch of
funny
other
idea,
like
but-
skinny motherfuckers are jumping off the top story.
Yeah, and I was
top
like, I
story in
can
the
do
snow.
It was from the
did
second
it.
story balcony into the snow, but they, from jumping into it, had created like packed snow and
Yeah.
almost ice.
Yeah, yeah, and he did it, and he landed, and his bone was like,
My-
bloop.
So
See you
my
later.
ankle didn't break. I dislocated the bone and it pivoted out and ripped through my skin.
Oh, well, that's not as bad as a broken bone.
Right.
It was gross.
It's still like a hindrance.
Yeah.
But
But-
I watched Lawrence Prevo's bone go out of his skin.
that guy's a wild card.
Yeah, he's very well. But no, yeah. So I went to his house, had dope on me. Didn't want to smoke in front of him because I didn't know what the fuck was up.
And then tell
We're
I was
chilling,
like,
bro.
"Yo,
We're
Josh,
smoking
you got
weed."
any?"
And he's like, I just want to get high. And I'm like, yeah, you got weed, get high. And he goes, no, I want to get high. I'm like, I got some shit. And he's like, really? I'm like, yeah. He's like, all right, let's go
Send
smoke.
it.
Define what shit means.
Dude, you know
It's
what shit
math.
means.
No, I know.
There's a
what
reason
shit
why
means.
there's a nickname called Shitblow.
Yeah. No, I don't think that's why your name's shit.
It
No,
is.
the name Shitblow came out. Well, you know.
It is because he blew a bunch
know-
of shit off a fucking table.
You know who the fuck came up with that name?
Chris.
Who? Chris Brown?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
I
Really?
was thinking Chris Brown.
First off. Secondly, no, that was not him.
But no, yeah. Shit's meth.
Yeah,
And
methamphetamine.
I was like, I got some shit. Let's do it. And then we smoked for a while, and then we ran out.
We
And
were
then
just
my
chilling.
ex-girlfriend was across the fucking way,
Yep.
and we needed more, so we got more. And that shit was 100% bath salt. To the point where I'm like,
Do you remember when
so
she got a tattoo
sketch.
in my
Dude,
kitchen?
I was literally videotaping the fucking window. Because I was like, there's people walking by and looking at us. Like, tweak your ass stash.
Do you remember when your ex got a tattoo in my kitchen? Were you
I wasn't
for that?
there.
Oh,
No,
kitchen
my God.
tattoos, the best.
My woman doesn't even know about this. Good thing she don't watch these podcasts. But this was just in the heat, fucking methamphetamine, dude. And like, I had people over.
See that now.
It was
She
just,
start watching.
fuck, I don't even care, dude. Fucking send her. This was like what, 5 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's been a while. But like, I have people in my kitchen giving awful tattoos, not good ones by any means. And like, you see that black dot right there?
Just for the record, no, I don't.
Really, look, it's right there. You can see it in the center of my palm. That black dot right
All
there.
right, I see
You
it.
got some
blacked
weird
out.
ass hands. You can flex those fuckers back hella far.
Yeah, I
Oh
can-
my
Holy
I can't even
god,
do
shit.
that.
you're a fucking alien. Get the fuck out of
You
here.
know those things that like they
Anyways.
grab cans from fucking.
Oh yeah, no, I can't do that. Anyways, so the person's about to give your ex a tattoo. He's like getting like, and he dips in ink, making sure it's all working, and he's like testing. And I just shoved my hand straight into it. That's how I still have the dot from that, right?
And
Hey,
then
the
that-
best part is having a tattoo artist that has fucking Hep C, like in prison. And he's like testing it on himself. He's like, "Oh, guard, let's go." And you're like,
I'm like, can you
"Fuck
have a
off."
new guitar string?
You're
I'm
like,
just kidding. I'm just kidding.
that's what it was too.
I knew it.
Yes, sir.
We're way before prison too, which is fucked because we're hour and a half. So prison talk.
Wait, who was this cat giving tattoos?
I can't mention him because he got heated last time.
Oh no,
we
hey,
brought
that's-
up names. Remember,
Hey,
he
it's
put
cool.
the Pinocchio
Who
nose.
cares? Who
He
cares?
knows. He knows who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Pinocchio.
Hey, let's just say he has one arm.
Yep.
That's fucked up. Hey, that just.
Honestly.
Hey, I love you. I love you,
Honestly.
buddy. Don't get.
We all
offended.
do
He
like
already
him.
got mad once, so we're
We
not
all do
bringing
like
any-
him.
I
He just-
do.
Yeah,
I
how
don't know
could you
why
say
they're all
one
sketch,
arm and
bro.
expect people
We got
not to
haters.
know?
That's the thing is like we got haters, and
We do.
the time that they actually think about it, they're like, "Shit, I was being a bitch about that."
They should. Because it wasn't anything bad. Especially
No.
since you were like,
It's not
it
like
was
we're
me,
fucking
it was my life.
criminalizing them. It's just like,
Hey, if I say
Hey,
your name in
everybody,
here,
if you're watching, I've done meth, heroin, pills, pot, alcohol. I've done it all.
and Dick.
Yeah.
Dick in my ass. Everything. No, I haven't actually had dick in my ass. I was just trying to lean into it.
Too many
But-
drinks.
I'm just saying,
No,
like,
that-
I've done drugs.
yeah, don't
And
act
if you
like
want to
we're
be mad
not.
about it, fuck off.
Don't act like we're here trying to be shy about ourselves. We just
fucking
mention our fucking
I'll
lives,
rat
and you
on
guys
myself all
happen to be
day.
involved in it.
Exactly.
Like, come on, man.
For real.
Don't be fucking pussies about it.
Don't be a bitch. That's what I was going to say.
Cancel me.
I've been canceled.
Yeah, we're back.
We are
Yo, let's
back.
speak about this counseling shit later on.
Why does everybody have to be so sensitive?
I
That's the
know.
question. Like, everything matters. Like, you can't just have fucking...
Like us sitting here talking about our drug addicts day, right? Because we're all recovering. I mean,
Where we're, yeah,
I
always
mean,
in recovery.
You guys, you know what I mean? Yeah, and that's the thing, you know? And when we bring that up, I don't know how and I don't know why, but people are going to take offense to that.
Oh,
And it's
100%
like,
sure.
whoa, like what in your life has happened to the point to where you said, I can't talk about this.
Right.
We just sat here and had a good session, dude. I mean, addiction is a real thing, and then coming
As
clean
fuck.
is even a bigger thing because not a lot of people can do it.
We're success stories in a way, you know? Like, we were able to be high and then be unhigh. As stupid as that sounds, but that's like...
My knuckles literally are tattooed stay high. And do you know what I do? I stay unhigh. So
Well, he stays high as in an elevated mind state.
yes, sir.
But he doesn't get high, if that makes
Right?
sense.
Spiritually,
He's high.
you know,
He's higher than I.
happily.
High. That's right.
So we go back to where we were, I guess, which was between the state before between job corps and prison.
Oh shit.
So you got high your first time after dragging your homeboy out of the fucking house.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And I just started getting high, and then I became that tweaker in Baker City, Oregon, where, nobody wanted to be around. I was embarrassing. I was shooting it.
When did you start shooting?
Oh, fuck.
Was it like
tender young
very
age?
close after?
I had been, prior, I had lived in Boise, and I was shooting heroin at the time. And that's where I had actually committed my crime and then moved back to Oregon and started shooting dope. Now, the crime I'm talking about is the one I got incarcerated with, which is why I'm kind of here talking today, right?
Which was?
Armed robbery at a Maverick.
How did that go? Like,
What do you
was,
mean?
like,
All right, let's hear about
like,
it.
You're a
like,
criminal
your
mind, though.
thought process
Everyone
and,
wants to
why
know.
You wanted to do
All right,
it.
so look, first off, I moved back to Baker after I had robbed this gas station. All right, first off, I'm the only one included in my whole paperwork because I made that happen. Believe I ain't no fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
I ain't
get
giving
you.
away names. I ain't doing shit. It was me the whole time. And so I'm the only one on my paperwork except for the people that rat me the fuck off. But, so what had happened was somebody had ripped off a heroin dealer, right? And I wanted to make it right for that dude, so I robbed the gas station, and I had made the money for this guy.
Was it to the point, though, that you had to make it right? Or it was
You
like...
just
No,
wanted.
it had
to.
nothing to do with me. I had just started using heroin. Like, I was a new beginner. Like, just one of those things, dude, that I don't know what heroin does to a motherfucker, dude, but you just lose all sense.
So how much did that person owe?
I don't know this. I don't know.
How much did you get from Maverick?
That's the better question, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could have took cigarettes and whatever the fuck I wanted, but no, I got $86.
You didn't ask for the safe?
Huh?
You didn't ask for the safe?
I did. Maverick has a time.
You can only pull out, I
so
think,
much.
$200 every 30 minutes.
So I had got away with the $86. And
Which is like every gas station, by the way.
yeah.
Well,
So-
when I worked at a gas station during the 10 a.m. or 10 p.m. to 6 a.m., we could only hold $75 in a register.
Really?
Yeah, that's the max we should have in a
exactly. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of what happened, right?
Yeah.
Like, I went in there for a big bang, and I came out with a small BB gun.
Yeah,
You know?
I hear you. Yeah.
Which we all seen on video camera.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's the thing. So what happened was I robbed this gas station and at gunpoint, and I had come out with $86. I moved back to Oregon, and by the way, I want to make this clear: I got away for 2 years, and not I can't say I got away, right? Because I didn't. I had
Definitely on the run.
snuck in the shadows for 2 years.
I was going to say go under the radar, but
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they couldn't put two and two together, even though I had people calling me with the cops on the other line trying to set me up.
Right.
Like, it was bad. I had a lot of people on my paperwork that I was really sad to see on there. But what had happened is I came back to Oregon, and that's just kind of how it started. I had friends and people show me this video. Like, I don't know how the word got out, but they're like, hey, there's this video of someone in Boise robbing a gas station. They showed it to me. They're like, is that you? I was like, no. No, that ain't me. And I mean, I can name off names of the people that did it, but I could care less. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just, they were just like, is this you? No. And I should have took this. They're like, dude, you're wearing the jacket. I'm like,
Nah, dude.
I'm tweaked out. You know what I mean? I am tweaked out this time. I'm like, I don't know who that person is in that video. Okay, so long story short, this is how I got busted. I'm driving in a 4Runner of my ex-girlfriend's car, and I got pulled over somehow. And this is weird how this happened. It happened on key. They had a warrant for everything inside that vehicle. So when they pulled me over, they're like, you can go on, right? And they fucking taped this whole car with evidence. And she had nothing to do with me in Boise, you know what I mean? This
Right.
is all Baker City relationship
Shenanigans.
shit. And they taped their whole car with evidence, took everything out of it, including SD cards and fucking the jacket, and they were looking for guns and shit, and they didn't find anything but supposedly what was the jacket that I robbed the gas station in, and that's my
threw
fault.
that jacket away, bro.
I was a junkie. I didn't care.
Should
Dude.
burn that shit.
I
Yeah.
thought I was invincible.
Right, now I hear you.
Being high is fucking one of those things where you're like, oh, I can get away with anything. You know what I mean?
Right.
2 years I got away with this case. 2 fucking years.
That's wild.
You know what I mean? So when they pulled me over, found that jacket, and it still took so long after they found the jacket. They found the jacket, and I got caught with other cases in Oregon. I got caught with identity theft, computer crime for using an ATM. And the reason why I got identity theft is because I used his last 4 of his social security card that I found in his wallet to get into the
How did he
ATM
get
on
his
his
wallet?
card. It was on the side of the road. I swear to you, not in front of fucking
I found wallets on the side
your
of the road.
friend's house. You know where, by fucking taco time. It was sitting right in fucking the middle of the road, dude, and I grabbed it up. And I was high, and I was like, oh, this was meant to be. You know what I mean? Time to get high. And so that's just how it happened. I used the ATM, I used the last 4 of his social, used his card, and I pulled out $200, went and bought dope. And then I got in trouble in Oregon. And then after they let me out of jail, right? Because they gave me a meth-induced coma is what they fucking claimed me as. And I was able to get out on probation. I went to rehab, skipped out on rehab, went back to jail. Clean, by the way. I didn't have no dirties. I even told my parole officer, hey, you aim me before you put me back in jail, please, so you know that I'm doing good. And then after that, I was like, hey, dude, I want to go back to rehab, and I actually want to do this time. He's like, are you sure? Because if you fucking not go, we'll take you to prison. I was like, yeah. Let's take me to rehab this time because I'm ready. You know what I mean? I'm prepared.
And you've been using for how long now?
Fuck, by that time, I had been shooting dope and bath salts for a couple years now.
Damn, I don't
The whole
actually
2
know
years
if I've
after
ever
that
done
crime.
bath salt.
You know what I mean? The whole 2 years after that crime, I had been shooting dope and bath salts. And so what happened was my parole officer agreed. He's like, okay, we'll put you in another system where you can go like another rehab, and it's gonna be. And so I found one in Ontario. We went there. I completed the whole program. I had got out, and then I was staying at my parents' house after I had completed that rehab, right? And I'm clean this whole time, and still am clean from that day. And I got out, got to my parents' house, was sleeping. And I just remember my child's mother shower broke in the apartments.
Mm-hmm.
And so they had asked if they could come shower that next day. I was like, yeah, come do it, you know, and please do. You and Aislinn both come over, and we'll get you showered up and whatever you guys need. You know what I mean? Because it's not, you know what I mean? It's just an apartment. The shower broke. It's whatever. It happens.
Right.
Because I remember going down there with it leaking, dude. It completely shattered. I had to go down and shut off their water for him, you know what I mean? Because the guy wasn't doing much of anything. So I was like, yeah, come shower. So I slept on a inflatable bed that night. And when I woke up to a knock on the door. And I was like, okay, well, that's them, you know. I woke up, opened the door, and it's 2 police officers. A wide awakening, you know what I mean? And they're like, hey, is Jonathan here? I'm like, I'm Jonathan. They're like, can you step out? Of course, you know what I mean? I'll step up. I knew what it was. I knew from that moment.
Your heart was probably pounding, huh?
I knew that moment of what it was about. You know what I mean? There was no doubt. It was about the robbery. There was no doubt. They put me in the handcuffs. They wouldn't tell me any information until they put me in handcuffs. I was like, is this an Idaho thing? They're like, yes. I was like, all right, let's go. You know what I mean? Let's get this taken care of. So I go to Baker City County Jail, up to Idaho. And this is where I'm going to blow everybody's minds right now, okay? This is everybody's minds right now. I'm in A County Jail doing my thing. I'm living with fucking everybody, dude. South, just everybody. Any kind of clique, any kind of people you with. It's just kind of a fucking pod where there's no sex offenders, no this, no that. You know what I mean? And so I go to courts. I'm going, and finally the judge, her name's Judge Moody, and she's like, so.
Moody? That's wild.
Right? And it's a female of all people, dude, because I feel like females kind of
moody.
hold like a fucking certain...
Like standard?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Towards men.
Yeah.
And they do. You know what I mean? That's
I
just
hear ya.
facts. It's
Yeah.
facts. Females hold a certain standard to men, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So I go to court, and they're like, hey, you want to take a deal? And I was like, yeah, of course, you know what I mean? So we're going to take away your armed robbery with a firearm, which would have been like 15 years just fixed, you know what I mean?
Right.
She's like, look, I'll give you huh? No, I'll give you a rider for, and a rider in the state of Idaho is a 6 months program prison.
Mm-hmm.
It's bullshit. It's really nothing. They just kind of give you some classes and you go on about your about. I'll give you 6 months of rider, and I'll reduce your sentence with grand theft and aggravated assault. No problem, you know what I mean?
You had grand theft as well?
Fuck yeah, huh?
You had grand theft as well?
Well, that's what she's reducing it down to.
Oh,
Because
okay.
that firearm, 15 years.
Okay, yeah.
Compared to a grand theft, which brings it down to whatever it was. It's like
Okay.
3 to 15 or whatever, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I'll take that. I was like, heck yeah, let's do it. So I went to my jail cell that night. And of course, dude, I just had to fuck it all up. So this is what happened.
I love how you said
This
that.
is what happened. It went from 6 months to 14 years, and I'll explain why. You guys ready?
I'm ready.
All right. So I was sitting in my jail cell, and a parols or a COs come up, cops, right? Open
Yeah.
your door, and they want to do room count, and they want to know your name and what bunk you're on. So they're like, hey, bunk 1, and then bunk 1 will say his name. And we'll check it off. Bunk 2, say his name. Psh. Bunk 3, which was me, these nuts, is what I said. I'm not shitting you. The day before I get sentenced, the day before I get sentenced, my joke was,
These
nuts. Okay, worst 14 years sentence joke.
What? That's a wild
Just for
story.
saying that?
years. Just for saying that. So, after that, they put me in the hole, and then an officer
You're in
comes.
jail still.
I'm in jail.
And
Yep.
You get put in a hole in jail.
I get put in a holding cell for people that are about to go to the hole, right? So I go in, and I'm like, and then I'm sitting there forever, dude. I actually end up doing a workout and fucking doing my thing because I don't give a fuck.
Right.
And this cop comes in, he's like, hey, dude, let me talk to you. I was like, all right, let's hear it, you know? And he's like, dude, that was some bullshit. I was like, I know, dude, you know, it fucking... I'm just making my time fun, you know? My cellies laughed so much.
Wow, that's not my phone.
My cellies laughed so much that they actually got moved cells.
Damn.
They could not stop from laughing.
That's hilarious.
That's what I'm saying, you know, dude?
So after one little fucking sentence,
One sentence,
you got moved from minimum of 6 months
6 months
to 14.
to 14 years. And let me explain why. So that day, I went from... so the next day, I went to court, and I'm sitting there, right? And of course, our parents are there. Mine and your dad, or mom and dad, are sitting in the
They're
back
listening to this.
listening to this, you know what I mean? And I'm sitting there, and she brought up this fucking joke, dude. She's like, look, so you've already... Because to take a deal, you have to admit guilty. And I admitted guilty, and I told her what I did. Well, I walked in the gas station, and I robbed the gas station at gunpoint. You know what I mean? That's all I had to say. And so when that happened, she she looked at me. She's like, you know what? I see you got written up last year. Or I see you got written up last night over a DUR.
DUI.
No, DOR.
DOR.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just don't know what that phrase is.
Of a joke you pulled on one of the COs of these nuts. Okay, first off, it's a female, right, judge, and it's these nuts.
But that's like a popular phrase at that
Okay,
time. You know what I mean?
she's a business lady.
Yeah,
Okay?
she probably doesn't know
She's
that fucking
very-
phrase.
She's very professional.
What? I mean, no, actually, never mind. We're gonna leave
You know
that
what I mean?
out.
She said, "Okay, I'll give you 3 to 14 years." The end.
Because I said these nuts? Damn!
You know what happened? My parents were in awe. I shook my head. I stood up. I walked outside the courtroom door and I started banging my head on the fucking wall, dude. Boom. Boom. And the cop was like fucking grabbed a hold of me. He's like, "You better stop that, dude. I'll put you in suicidal watch." I was like, "I'm not fucking suicidal, bitch.
You
It's
probably
like, I'm
rather
just-
go there than prison. Though.
I'm getting prepared for these prison punches, damn it." You know what I mean? Like, so it was a trip.
So how scared were you when you found out you're going to prison for 3 to 14?
I wasn't scared. I was more relieved than anything because
Prepared?
I didn't want to. I didn't want to spend all my time in county. I didn't want.
How much time in Baker or in Oregon you can only spend a year
Yeah, yeah,
in county.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's a max
In county.
Yeah.
in county.
Yeah. In
That's a
Idaho.
max you can do in Oregon.
Well, you know what? I
What
don't
is it in
know.
Idaho?
Because there was that guy in county jail that hit those biker ladies that did more in a year here.
Yeah, but so what happens is so there's this dude, a story I told, no names, but he went for a full year, got out, and then the cops pulled him over a block and a half away after walking out of the jail
Okay.
and put him back for another year.
Hey, you know what?
Like there's some
people-
weird shit that happens in the fucking background that just happens, but the max you can do is a year in county, and
I didn't know that.
Oregon.
Yeah.
you can't do more than a year.
I only did 3 months in county.
And only.
In Idaho County.
Do you know the max though that you can do in Idaho?
You know what? I believe as long as you're fighting your case, which could
be there
take
as long
up
as you
to
want.
years, yeah. If you have a good case and
I'd
you're,
rather be in. From what I hear, I'd rather be in prison than county.
so it depends.
From long term.
It depends. It depends on what kind of life you want to live. If you want to be in prison or not. Like if you want to live around people that touch children and shit, nah, stay in county. Stay with the solid people, you know. But
What do you mean? I feel like there's people that touch children in county and in prison.
yeah, but they do a good time. They do a good job of separating those people from other people, you know, which is good. It's a good thing.
Well, obviously.
You know what I mean? Like Idaho's a little different. So when I hit prison, I was at max points, and which means that I was at their minimum or what's like their lowest prison for like 2 weeks before they moved me. And I had already got comfortable. I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be easy. And then they put me in a straight gangster pod, dude. And I had to learn real quick what was going on around me. And that's just how it was.
So explain what a pod is.
A pod is a group of
Individuals.
yeah, well, kind of, right? Like a pod is a tier that people live on, and
So you got put in like a tier
I got put on a tier. Yeah.
because of what?
What do you mean?
Why did you get put in that tier?
Because my max points, because of the crimes I did. Mine were violent, so I got put with violent people.
Okay.
If it's non-violent-ish.
Which is kind of like backwards in the whole fucking economy. Like, if you want to straighten someone out, you shouldn't put them back in with the same people that they fucking...
Exactly.
And
Same
that's
kinds
the
of-
thing, right? You know what I
That's the
mean?
problem with America's
At the same time, it's like, where are you going to put them?
You know what I mean?
Are you going to put them with the child molester where that violent person would fucking just
probably kill them.
beat the fuck out of everyone he sees? Or are you going to put them in the same pond as the people that they're with?
And you know, and that's true in a way, but if you put like a youngster, like at the time, dude, I was young, And at the time, like if you put someone
and skinny and
I was in
fucking.
high school.
You know
and
what I
I feel
mean?
like when
You put someone with the wolf, he's gonna try to become that wolf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't gonna
Rather be
get
wolf than
bitched
a
out.
sheep, right?
He ain't
You
gonna
have
get
to.
bitched out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't get a bitch out.
He's gonna become that wolf, dude.
Even nowadays economy, I don't get bitched out. And I'm
Right.
not in prison or anything. Like I just won't let someone.
You just don't get
Even her, I
punked.
won't even let anyone bitch her out. Like
no,
that's the thing.
it's a little different. So like,
100%.
look, check this
guarantee
out.
it.
So I hit what they call gladiator school when I first hit prison. And
What's it called?
that's Gladiator school.
Gladiator. Okay.
And it's a real spot, you know what I mean? It's where you get tested whether you're a bitch, a fucking your paper get tested.
So they put you in this school, like the prison does, or is
the
it?
prison do, yeah.
Or
that's it.
no, like the
'Cause your
prison
charges-
itself does, or the prison people
the
put you-
prison
people, or
no,
the prison
The prison.
put you in this class.
No, not class. In
Whatever
a
you want
pod. Like let's say
It's a scenario.
Whoever comes out hot dog is the fucking
if
wolf.
you're a fucking sex offender, you're gonna live with the rest of the fucking
Yeah,
punk ass sex offenders. You know what
and everyone's in this pod at first.
I mean? Huh?
Everyone goes to this pod at first.
No.
No,
No, it's
So only certain
there's
people
a lot of people,
get
Josh.
tested.
There's so many people in the fucking state institution, dude, that you get people that are gangsters fuck and get put in a sex frontier and they end up fucking killing somebody and then you end up getting life. That's
Yeah, but
not
I'm saying
on us.
you said
know?
you got put in a gladiator pod. Does everyone
No,
get
that's
put in this
what
pod
we-
at first?
That's what we.
The violent people get put in. Because you're a violent offender, right?
I am a violent offender, yes.
So you got put in this pod because of that reason.
I got put in. I don't know why I got put in this pod.
Okay, and you're put in the pod with how many people?
Shit.
A lot.
A lot.
So let's say 100 or more.
No. We'll say 80 at the max.
Okay, 80 max.
I was
And
gonna
they're
say
all
50,
violent
but yeah.
offenders.
Yeah. Well, no, not necessarily. They're just either they have a tag on them as being like a member of some group or something like
So
that.
they don't
way
want to put them
I'm
out. They
understanding
don't want to put
this-
them out in the public, so they find the group, type of thing.
What
The
you
way
gonna
I'm
say?
understanding this is like they put people that think they're gonna like
Explain this.
mesh well versus non-meshing.
Okay, yeah,
Correct.
no. Explain
You're-
this how someone that's never been in a prison, like, because there's only 2 people in this room that's been in prison.
Well, dude, that's the thing, dude. Like, you could be. Every state's different. That's the thing. Like, some states separate sex offenders from the rest of the people.
Right, they're not going to put
But
them in the gladiator.
in the state of
place.
Idaho, they set those sex offenders up. They get fucked up and close to murdered, and that's on the state of Idaho.
Right.
They do that, and I don't understand why. You know, I don't know.
As much as I understand,
That's no,
as much as I
He's not gonna
understand
shoot
though,
us.
like, yeah, like everything I've ever seen prison related, I can say majority of prison hates sex offenders
yes, sir.
and
because that shit's fucked.
the thing about that is that you don't have a chance to.
Rats.
Yeah, you don't have a chance, and from what I understand from Idaho, is you don't have a chance to get away or hide that.
Right.
And Oregon's, you can also do papers in Florida. So if you get caught in Florida, they don't do papers.
What?
You don't have to be a
They don't do
registered
papers.
sex
You're
offender.
shitting
I'm not
me.
joking. So there's this dude on YouTube called EOS or SOE, straight out of prison. So SOE.
Yeah.
SOP, and he's so good. He fucking has a great fucking program what he's doing, and he talks about some dude that you don't show papers there.
See, that's
so
crazy.
there was
'cause
a child molester that literally killed his own kid by suffocation of sperm.
What?
So he made him. And
Him?
we're talking about like a
Fuck, dude.
young kid that
talking
had
about getting heavy.
that had to fucking do this until he came and he suffocated from the sperm. And then the
That makes me
parole
wanna kill
officer,
motherfucker
CO,
immediately.
a CO,
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah.
they don't do papers there, so you can say what the fuck you want. I killed someone, which he did.
See,
So and then
We
what
just had
happened?
a
What
person-
happened was the CO that worked there was a woman.
what do you
and
mean
she
they don't
posted
do
her
paperwork?
He posted no. You
That's
don't
what
have
I
to show
don't get.
paperwork. You don't have to show paperwork in
But
Florida
what's
at all.
paperwork? What do you
Wait,
mean?
yeah,
by the
what do
word?
You can
mean
say
not
wherever
show?
you don't have to show anything.
So
There's no paperwork that comes with you in
get-
prison.
Oh, so they stopped the paperwork from coming
Yeah.
in.
So what happened was a CO found out what he did, posted his paperwork on the fucking board,
So the rest of the
Good
prison would see it.
Fucking
and
man.
then he got raped and then eventually killed.
Good man.
Word, no, I fuck with that.
No, yeah, that's shit. Yeah, for sure.
100%
For sure.
yeah.
Guarantee he got fired, but that man needs a fucking medal.
No, it's a girl.
Not all heroes wear
shit.
capes.
Yeah, it was a girl, and I doubt she got fired because I don't think that's against the law.
We just had like a Baker City official like business owner go to jail for fucking shit like that.
Whoa, hold up.
we just watched this.
Who is it?
So no names.
I'm willing
we
to drop
could-
that name. Fuck that cocksucker.
Yeah, he's not like he's gonna watch
Jerry
this.
Shaw. Fuck him.
So
Owner
he's
of the
like-
Inland
he's like a-
Cafe,
he's
an
like a
insurance
known-
company.
He's a known business owner in Baker.
Yeah.
What
he got in
insurance
trouble.
company?
I
He
can't
owned
remember.
a couple of fucking bars.
He owned the 41 right out the gate. He was
Yeah.
the 41.
I don't.
guy.
I wasn't.
So
here
what he
around
got in
that.
trouble-
Dude, I just ripped down his insurance company banner. So I work at the YMCA, and the YMCA has a bunch of like sponsors that pay and get like their name put. Somebody came up to me earlier this week and was like, "Look at this banner," and I looked at it and it said Jerry Shaw, like International Insurance or whatever the fuck I said. I don't remember. And I straight just rip, because his daughter
gone.
is like high school age, and he has sodomized her
For
and
years.
everything from a very young age.
Oh
For
my
years. We're talking about
God, dude.
years.
And this
of
poor
his
girl,
sodomizing.
her only reaction is sucks. The whole town knows now.
Do you guys remember
I'm
when
sure
Teen
that's
Pastor?
what would really suck.
Yeah, no, he married my parents. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
Dean
Because we
Barnes.
went. Yeah, because we.
Dean Barnes.
Yeah, because we all went to that fucking church over there. Because I remember you tripped me once
Nazarene.
and I fell and my brother got
Yeah,
mad
he
at
went
you.
to prison.
Whatever.
He's out though, right?
I
no,
think so.
he is. I think he's living in Ontario.
Yeah, he got out.
Dude, that fucking. That cements just the fucking.
Did he
Could you
rape,
imagine
though?
taking
Did he rape
advantage
though?
of a child as a
Fucking
fucking pastor?
It's a
happens
normal age
constantly.
thing. Yeah, that's been happening
That's
since
like a thing.
1800s.
That's like the most
common like.
common rape.
Yeah, is
Is a
pastors
pastor.
touching little
Dude,
boys
if
and
he
shit.
was like fucking, you know what I mean?
It's just crazy.
Can you
to think that
imagine
he
if we were a
married
little bit
my
older and we
step-parents.
went to fucking the same thing when we seen that?
Josh,
It'd been
he
on.
was my pastor.
No, we
He was
all
mine
went
too.
there. We all went there together. We all went to the Nazarene Church.
Oh fuck! Are you?
Because I remember I was running
We
around
all
one time and
fucking
you
went
hit
there.
checked me and I fell into the soda machine and my brother and you got
You being
into
the
it.
douchebag. You hear that?
You tripped
Huh?
me once. You
Said
tripped
you
me
were being
once
a
while I was riding
douchebag.
around the Nazarene.
Wait, hold up! I tripped you.
Yeah, while I was a little boy running around and my brother got in your face and you guys were like battling over it at the Nazarene Church.
Oh my god! I even got hit in the face by fucking. You know what? I can't say his name because he's actually a pastor right now.
Oh, I know.
Alex Dyke.
Oh,
Shout
dude,
out,
yeah.
bro.
Dude,
I
he's
work
a
love
with
good
his
guy.
dad.
He's a good guy.
He's a great.
I work
guy.
with his dad at the Y.
I like Alex.
Oh fuck yeah!
No,
I
I like
seen
it.
him at fucking
I like him.
Ross's when I first got
Yeah.
out, dude.
No,
I like
Alex has definitely changed for the better.
Dude, Alex is doing good things, man.
He is.
All right, let's go back to it though.
Well,
So you're
I
in-
mean, what do you want to know about prison? Because there's only so much I can tell you before.
Yeah, but no,
you know what
you're
I mean?
talking about how you were in.
Gladiator school.
Yeah.
So look, some prisons are owned privately.
Yes, I knew this.
You know what I mean?
Privately, prisons are better than state-run prisons, right?
So I mean,
Or no, it's the opposite way. I
no,
think.
it is. It is. I mean, but it's more violent and it's all that, and you know what I mean. It's this
Right.
and that. I had showed up right before state had took over all the prisons. So when I got to the prison I was at, we were still getting that private prison food, which was delicious. And then they changed it over to the state-run food,
Can I ask really
which
quick?
was disgusting.
Is a private-run prison just owned by some rich dude, or like what is a private?
It's
I
all
don't
about
know. I
money.
can't tell you.
It's all about money.
That's
It's
fair.
money. They get so much money off holding prisons because the state pays them to hold their people. You know what I mean?
Okay, I got
That kind of fucking
Yeah, I
thing.
got
They
Gotcha.
get so much percentage off a person.
This is just vape, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just nicotine. It's a
All
jewel.
right, we're good then.
It's a view.
All right, yeah.
But
I don't do jewels anymore. Fuck that shit.
But yeah, dude. And that's just where I started all my shit, right? You know what I mean? I got hard checked and I fucking checked back, and then next you know, I just fucking knew where I was gonna go, and that was nowhere. In prison, dude. I went from a 3 to 14 to a 5 to 14 all of a sudden because I kept on getting in fights and I couldn't stop.
Well, you have to like.
I went from medium custody to maximum to hanging out with all my people to segregation. 2 years in a single cell segregation from fighting to back to a max to classrooms to get the fuck out. Like
I've heard max is no joke.
Dude, max is. You know what? I don't want to because I'm doing way better now, and
we're proud of you for that.
You know what I mean? And I can't like glorify my shit that happened in prison, whether it was violence or hanging out with the people,
right?
Or things I've done, because I am now a successful like huge safety guy, like in my business. You know what I mean? Like
work?
That's what I do. I make a lot of money being a safety guy.
For what?
Making sure everybody's safe.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm a safety manager.
For what?
For RM Mechanical. We right now we're doing a job for Micron, and we subcontracted union workers, pipe fitters, you know what I mean?
Everybody deserves that.
And before that, I was doing concrete, and I was doing like 12 to 15 hour days. Like, I have changed my life from going from violent to, oh shit, are we going to go to war today, to, oh shit, am I going to buy a boat today? You know what I mean? Like, it's been a complete change, and it's a fucking crazy. I have been clean for more than 7.5 years now.
Attaboy.
Even in prison, the opportunity of drugs were always there, but the opportunity to make myself better was also there. And, I mean, not saying that the violence was making me better, but it was also making me learn a lot of things throughout the whole time of my prison stay. And so when I got out, I was able to always stand my ground, always back myself up, always stand for my crew.
Know your self-worth.
Knowing my self-worth, that's a big thing. And those things make me climb so fast and so hard because I am the hardest worker people have seen. And, like, I'm the hardest, that's just how it is.
That's definitely a bloodline right there, though.
Huh?
Bloodline is working hard.
Yes, sir. Yeah, absolutely.
Mom and dad.
Yeah, you guys' parents. I don't necessarily know your
my
dad
mom fucking
that well,
goes
but I've
hard.
like as much as I can remember, I've always seen your mom working hard because I go to that restaurant and whatnot.
The only thing that's shitty about the whole thing is like they're settlers. They settle for one thing and then that's about it.
Right.
The difference between at least my brother and I, or just my brother, is he tries to climb his way up to the top of the ranks.
I just bought a new fucking boat. $28,000 fucking dollars. Who can say that after 2 years
Not
of being
me.
out of prison?
I
just bought a $30,000 truck.
It's only been
2 years out of being, or 2.5 years of being out of prison. Me and my wife have destroyed this world since I've been out, and it ain't gonna stop from here. You know what I mean? We fucking
so
rock
sick.
on. Hell Odin, fuck everybody.
Hell Odin. That's right, bro.
He's got a new truck, a new boat.
Yeah, he was just telling us
He's
about
got
his truck.
2.5 years.
New wife.
And I got tattoos on my skin that fucking mean
I do
horrible
wanna
things,
know-
and I still succeed.
I want to know how bad that hurt on your neck.
Oh my god, dude. So check this out. I just got out of prison, and as everybody should know, anybody that knows me, I had a horrible tattoo on my neck before I went to prison, right?
I don't remember.
How'd that
honestly.
horrible tattoo feel?
The horrible tattoo hurt as bad as the good tattoo I got. All right? It was bad.
Dude,
This
I
little
can't
fucking
stand. I have
crackhead.
tattoos on my knees, and that shit like makes me twitch. So I couldn't imagine your neck.
Oh, dude, it was, babe. How long was the first session? 8 hours? 6 hours?
Oh shit!
I mean, it's
It was-
clean. Too,
It was
though.
6 hours. Was just line work.
Damn.
The first session, and I went into the car. Oh wait, no, it wasn't that session. It was the next session. It was starting to shade the shading, right? And so after the first shading session,
with like 11 needle fucking
Dude,
bullshit, because
it
that's
was-
what the shading on this was 11 needles.
it was yeah.
He was in shock.
No, I
Dude, so
feel it.
I stepped in my fucking wife's car, and I sat there, and her whole car was rocking. She's like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I don't know. I'm in shock. My body hurts." And I was literally shaking so bad it was rocking her car. That's how bad it
Damn.
hurt. But you know what I mean? This is just how it
This
is. Your
part of
body goes in.
tattoos and shit.
Just so we know, we went through 3 sessions. I never once tapped out. It was the tattoo
Attaboy.
artist saying, "Hey,
Your skin can't
that's
take
enough.
anymore.
Yeah. Your skin can't take no more. We are done."
Right.
and it was the most vicious cycle.
I feel
I've
like the
ever been through.
hardest, other than like the
So how
pain,
many
the
hour-
other hardest part would be keeping my neck. At
Well,
that
he went to his ear. I feel like that would be the worst.
Yeah,
part.
no, dude, it's
No.
all the way up to his.
So
chin.
check this out. The one up to the ear doesn't hurt at all.
I have one behind my ear, and that
Um,
was the easiest tattoo I ever had.
The what?
Behind my ear.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah.
I actually had a star there before fucking I got it.
I have a straight razor behind my ear.
Do you?
Yeah.
No shit. Look at this guy copycatting this big boy right here.
I didn't know you then, or I mean, I knew you, but
you did.
no, funny, that's a Idaho tattoo from. It was on Vista. I can't remember the tattoo
Because you're
parlor.
trying to be a barber.
Actually, technically,
Yeah, that
if,
is why,
if you
yeah.
go to prison with that actually straight razor tattoo, it actually means something.
I also have brotherhood on my arm, as like in like meaning for like my friends and
Oh
my
my
brothers.
God.
And I've had people be like, "If you go to prison, you're fucked."
You're fucked.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I got tattoos with meanings from my prison times, dude. But you know what?
Right there, it's
just-
Oregon that says brotherhood.
That's fucking sick.
That was a tattoo I got when I was 18, and I didn't. It was no racial, nothing. And
Hey,
then-
we ain't going to prison though, right?
no, that's fucking right. I've
That's
spent
right.
one day in jail, and then good enough.
Oh, where'd your boy go?
He left.
He's
He
not
did.
here no more.
Which
I don't
was
know.
Okay,
baffling.
we don't have our
Yeah.
fact checker here
Yeah,
right
I don't
now.
know
Fact
what
check.
I can. Yeah, we can all fact check, but I don't know what the fuck happened.
So let's fact check this. Biden sucks dick.
you don't have to fact check it.
Oh, okay.
He literally just suck.
I ain't saying Donald Trump was the super best, but Biden.
He
though?
got. So the only thing I think about Trump is like he got us out of debt. He tried to get us out of debt.
Who?
Trump.
Yes, sir. That's what he's good
I'd
with.
rather have
That's what he
Trump
knows.
than Biden for sure.
Oh yeah. No, there's no there's no argument there. Whoever fucking, you know what I mean, this nation right now, in my opinion, and this is just opinionated, and that's okay, right? Because we can have our own opinion because we are in America.
Exactly.
You know, we are going so many opposite directions. I don't know how we can tell from what's up and what's down.
But when you have a fucking leader on there can't even talk straight, it's pretty obvious.
You know what I mean? And if we have a fucking male swimmer outdoing female swimmers and taking acceptance for it,
right.
we have issues. Like there's something
It's not
here.
even swimmers, dude. We have men that are females, trans women, I guess, that are power lifters that are crushing women's records.
And
That's
you know-
absurd. You should
We
have your
were
own
having
bracket.
them as UFC fighters too, but
You
UFC is
can't
like,
do
we're
that.
done with this.
Yeah, you can't.
We
You
can't do
know,
it.
and it
You
comes
still
to a
have
point to where we
testosterone
got to
and shit.
define what is, you know, what this country is really all about. It really goes a long way back, right? And it kind of comes to a decision where we can put our foot down where we can't without getting canceled.
Right.
And
Everybody's so sensitive nowadays.
dude, everyone's just kind of in a spot
You
where
can't even have your own opinion about Corona.
No.
You
And-
get canceled.
fuck,
Dude, personally, Corona to me is Hong Kong was rebellion, and their fucking thought was, let's release this fucking
I think it was a government
sickness. Well, that's what I'm saying. When the COVID started, the Hong Kong people were like rebelling and were like, fuck you, China. And then all of a sudden China had COVID. And then all of a sudden we had COVID. And all of a sudden the world was COVID. Nobody knows
thing.
anything
We all
about
got
Hong
covered.
Kong.
Now there's like fucking 3 or 4 different
Variants.
variants.
Yeah.
and unfortunately, because of my job that I do with Micron, I had to have a fucking vaccine.
Yeah.
You know what's funny about that? So I'm working with Zach and whatnot, and Sky has a vaccine. Zach doesn't. Sky
Same
got
with my woman.
so sick, and then Zach got so sick, and I had to go up there and work with him. I didn't get sick, but it was like they definitely had the
Variant, yeah. So
it's like
my
you had the
girl,
vaccine. For one, vaccine they just proved.
it's
that
just giving
it-
you the virus.
Yeah, not only that, it fucks your immune system up, so like you get sicker quicker with
Word.
anything.
My
So if
girl
you got
got
the flu, you get
vaccine.
sicker with flu than you would.
My girl got the vaccine, and like she got super sick for like a day and a half, and I didn't feel anything. And then this last October, right before my birthday, I got a flu shot, just cause like, fuck it, keep me up on my flu shots. Got it. Boom. The next day I had 101 temperature, couldn't smell, couldn't taste. I had fucking COVID off of the flu shot, bro.
I'm sure that's because they try to give you the fucking COVID at the same time.
Yeah, I was just like, what the fuck?
Fun fact about this whole thing is, so the biggest lawsuit in the world is for the variant.
Variants, yeah.
It's not variant, but the
booster shots or
whatever it is. The
so you get the vaccine and then there's the
vaccine.
booster.
So it's a vaccine shot, and the biggest lawsuit was for the vaccine, and you can't sue those people.
All right, guys.
It's a non-suable company. What you done?
What else do you guys want to know? Like, what else do you guys want to know what's going on right
I
now?
want to know what your shin tattoos mean.
AK?
I wanted to ask so many times.
So,
American
unfortunately, you know what I mean? There's only so many things I can speak, you know what I mean?
That's fair.
The AK on my shins, you know, I worked for while in prison, and I got them, of course. And I'm out here just fucking succeeding and doing my thing, so it's really irrelevant right now, you know?
Fair enough.
But it is what it is. I did what I did.
You ever gonna cover them up?
I overcame them.
Hey man, you gotta do what you can do to survive in there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, is it that though, or is it just I'm a fucking man? You know,
that's fair.
like my pride takes over my whole fucking system. Sometimes my wife will tell you that too. My pride's the biggest thing in my life, and I need to realize that that's not nothing anymore. My pride don't mean shit. I just need to fucking succeed for my family now. That's what it comes down to. I have kids. I have my wife, and it just comes to I need to put my pride to the side and realize that, you know, there's bigger things in life than that. The one feeling you get that you feel you're so big, that don't mean shit. You are super small when you try to feel that, you know?
The thing is, what I try to tell myself when I'm like trying to have my pride take over, nobody's gonna know who I was in 100 years. Nobody.
Okay.
Not a fucking person.
You're
Not
right.
a
Marshall
fucking
Ray
Same
Payne.
thing about this thing I'm doing right now. It's like my podcast. It's like, oh, we're gonna have haters, but guess
Right.
what's gonna happen in 1 year? They ain't gonna be relevant. And plus, if I stop doing this, it ain't gonna be relevant in a year.
Yeah, I
Like
hear ya.
no matter what. If I literally
In
was
a
like,
year?
oh, I hate all this, and just deleted all my videos, no one would fucking know, even
Yeah.
talk about it
Yeah.
within a year.
You're
Yeah.
right. Because that's how small we
But
are.
at the same time, guess what? I'm getting big as fuck, guys.
No, I hear you. I'm right here with you, brother. I'm
I'm
riding that
trying.
wave with you. I'm going to push as hard as I can just with like the kickboxing.
Matter of fact, start making some shirts and some stickers.
We've talked about it.
If
'cause
you
No,
make
yeah.
if you make a window decal, I'll put it in the back of my truck. And
No,
start
I'm-
spreading it throughout.
Yeah, I gotta start making money off this before I start doing stuff like that. But the whole thing, I own my brand. I own my business. This is a business
This
now.
is
I have
an
an LLC. I own
What?
it.
Wait, say it again.
LLC.
In sync. One more time.
LLC.
Yeah, baby, you all heard it.
No, but yeah, I own my
brand.
brand. I own my business. I own everything about this shit. Everyone writes contracts. Everyone does their own thing.
If somebody ever
But-
had the business idea, don't mind if we drink, Josh could sue him.
Like,
'Cause he owns that.
100%. But I'm about to make it. So when I start making money, like, it's different than going to Zach. Because Zach's like, it's an if, and, or but how much I make.
Right.
So if I get like an actual job where I can have like a forward month, like no matter what, this is how much I'm going to make every month.
Right.
I can own it with Google too. So
You know
the
what
whole
you should
United
do?
States and the world can't use my name, which is $20 a month.
Really?
Yeah. So I forget the name of it, but I can own the rights of my name for the whole United States. For right now, I only own it in Oregon. The LLC is only in Oregon. So if like, and basically everywhere in United States, but if I want to own it, WW or whatever else there is, I can own it so no one can ever use the name.
So,
But who the fuck's gonna use it?
how many podcasts do we got in the United States right now? Let's look it up. Right,
We're
Let's get
talking
some
about
facts.
millions.
All right.
Let's fucking facts check right now. You know what I mean? And
Millions.
and who?
In
How
Oregon
many
or
would
in the
fucking make
States?
it?
In the
You know what I
United
mean?
States.
I can promise you right now, we had a dude, shout out to you. You said you seen my podcast off of my car, and he has his own fucking YouTube. So I went through his YouTube. His highest fucking YouTube view was a post, and the repost was Oprah. No, it was, what's her name? The richest girl in the world? Used to be.
Well, there's the richest black woman, and there's the richest.
Which is who?
Let's go there.
I'm just saying. Last I knew, Oprah. Was the richest
Oprah
black
Winfrey. So
woman,
she
yeah.
was part of the Jeffrey Epstein, and that was a video of it.
I didn't know.
And
Are
he
you
re-
talking about
Yeah.
Ellen? 'Cause
No,
I think Ellen
Oprah
was
Dude,
part of
Winfrey.
it.
Ellen's a gangster.
So
dude.
Oprah Winfrey was a part of the Jeffrey Epstein was part of the video that he reposted. He had like 15,000 views for that one. All his other views had like 30 to 40. And we're up to fucking 601. And then we're up to fucking 150 with 3 days of the cool one. So like there's no doubt in my head that we're going to eventually hit skyrocket. We're going to get in the algorithm of YouTube. We're going to get in the algorithm Spotify when we get into it. And then we're going to hit big. And then we'll start selling merch. And my whole merch, I don't have a logo yet. And like we said last video, shout out if you want to try to make us a logo. We'll view it, and if we like it, we'll use it, and we'll pay you for it. So I own the rights of it.
I just want to touch on something really quick since you brought up Epstein. So you guys have heard about the Johnny Depp and his wife, ex-wife's.
Has nothing to do with it.
No, shh. So everybody's focused about that trial right now, right?
What else is going on around it?
Ghislaine Maxwell is also being in trial right now, and Ghislaine Maxwell was Epstein's right-hand woman in recruiting people. And
His wife?
Yeah, nobody's talking about.
She's in prison.
No, it's her trial's happening
No,
right
she's
now.
in prison.
Bro, I'm telling you.
She's in prison doing these trials.
Well, that's fair, but I'm just saying her trials are happening right now.
She's
and
fucked.
Nobody's listening to it because of the Johnny Depp bullshit.
Yeah. She's
because
fucked.
okay, hold on. Let's be real. Yes, I get what you're saying, and I believe it,
Right.
and that's just how it is, right? You pull up fucking other arguments that make a big
Like
deal on the news,
COVID.
and it blinds out everything else.
Yep.
And it's like, what the fuck, world? You know what I mean?
That's
like,
the issue with
it's to the
us.
point to where my power goes out in my house, I'm scared. I'm like, it's fucking war.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't know what to happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, and I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore. This fucking nation, man, pick it up. We should be proud of America, no matter what color you are, no matter what nationality you
We used
come
to be
from.
the number one state. Now we're like 138th.
We've never
Right,
been
dude?
number one.
And Idaho's just fucking, dude,
I meant
crazy.
We've been number one for
Nation.
freedom.
Like, America was the number one nation for a long time.
Yeah,
Now
but
it's
we
not.
have the worst in a lot of categories.
But
Well,
we're also the newest
no.
nation out
And,
there.
well, you got to realize, right? People are willing to die still to come to this country, so we can't forget that this country still rises, and it will always rise to the top. I just feel
We
like
have the
we're-
richest people in this country.
We definitely have the richest people in this country,
Elon, Jeff Bezos, fucking
but we also have some pretty fucking smart people in this country. Making that
Elon.
money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Elon's a gangster, dude. Elon, I don't know how he does his shit, but he is
He's an
good.
alien. He's an alien.
Dude, for sure. From Mars, for sure. Which is where he's trying to go to build his own home, because that's where he's from. You know what I mean?
No, that dude's definitely a fucking
Dude, Elon's
alien.
a gangster. I've been watching videos on him nonstop. He's a cool guy, man. If I could meet Elon.
Do you believe we went to the moon?
Elon?
No. Do you believe we went to the moon?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
No doubt in my mind.
Okay, name me. We'll argue about this fucking thing
Well,
for
okay.
hours.
I mean, look, I don't have proof, and I don't have.
No one has proof. That's a fact.
I
And
just-
not only
I
that
just
we
wanna
don't have
believe
proof,
it. I just want to believe
NASA
it.
literally just came out saying we lost all the proof we had.
I just want to believe it. It's just one of those things
Why?
where I just want to believe
Okay,
it. You know what I
when's
mean?
the last time you think we went there?
I don't know. I don't care.
It was 70.
I just want to know.
1970.
I
And
just,
they're telling you right now you don't have the technology to go there now.
I just want to know that we made it there, and that's okay with
No,
me.
you want to believe.
No, I just.
You want
yeah.
to believe.
And that's cool.
Which
and that's
is
cool with me.
Fucking stupid.
Canceled. You're canceled. I'm canceling you right now. Cancel.
No, it's fucking, dude. We've never been to the moon.
Huh?
We never.
And that's cool. Hey, you know what I mean?
How many times do you think we'd be in the moon? If we went to the moon 1970, we would have a cruise ship. Literally, cruise ship. going there.
You better get your ass over here, big dog.
We've talked about this one too.
Yeah, no, we haven't. Get back up here, motherfucker. Dude, we have never been in the moon.
This is no, ain't that's cool. Hey,
No, it's not cool.
You know what helped me?
We've been lied to.
You know what helped get me through my life?
Okay, let's hear this one.
Okay,
2023.
You guys ready? You guys ready for this fucking mind blowing thing?
Yeah,
This has helped me. All right.
This right here.
What I'm about to say is helped me
gotcha.
through my life because there's so many different religions. There's so many different, ways of people living life. So many different beliefs.
Back to this thing real quick.
No, this is part of
you
it.
know-
This is part of it. This is part of it. No.
The guy who went first.
listen up.
The guy who went to the moon. Fucking what's his?
Which one?
The main dude. The guy who rode bikes.
Oh
No,
my
that's
God.
two different people, bro. They just have the same last name.
What a
Two different
dumbass.
people, same last name.
Armstrong.
Armstrong.
motherfucker.
There's
Guess-
Neil Armstrong.
Guess what?
Yeah.
Proven he did steroids.
No, that's the bicycle rider, dude. There's
Yeah, I know.
two different people.
No, they're the same person.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
No, because this
Guarantee
is
it.
in the '60s, dude. You got to realize for the first
It was
person.
70s.
No, the
Went to pay my respects to my best
Something
friend.
bumped into it.
I want to take this second to respect to my friend Nick Childers. He's passed away. That is my best friend. He's gone, and
hard.
he believed in Odinist,
hell yeah,
and I hope he fucking fights his way to where he's going.
right.
Love him to death.
Hell yeah.
That's
Well-
the end of that.
We'll stop this. So, shout out to everyone who wants to follow and subscribe.
We appreciate y'all.
Hey, thank you guys for having me. Awesome.
No, thank you for being here.
You were a lot of fun. I enjoyed
Thanks
this.
for the subscribers. We appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Thanks
you
for the
next time.
haters. You're still viewing.
And you one-arm tattoo artist, I don't know who you are, but I know.
Quit being a bitch.
Yeah, basically.
You can come to class. You already texted me about it once. Just come to class if you want to settle it.
Let's get it.
Let's get it.
I didn't
Alright.
say that. I said,
Appreciate
"What's up,
everyone being
homie?"
here. We'll dig it. Peace out, guys.
Bye. Like about a week ago.
That's-
how long has that not been
For a long time, John.